It's over. Pretty good. Wait. It's Friday. What weekend? Wednesday? I didn't really do a lot. Can you turn that down a little bit?
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, Dril didn't have his headset on.
Yeah, I'm gonna need my mic so I can tell you how these fucking
Now, what are you saying? You said you had a good weekend, or you said
they
you
tried to take my mic, so I'm not doing very well, you know? Jesus Christ.
So we're off to a thrilling start. This is our. Well, hold on. Let's relax. Now you're getting ahead of yourself. Welcome to our first ever 3-hour-long special. It's called ELEXECUTION 2020. Welcome to it. Okay, now you can get ahead of yourself.
Destroys nations. He's never going to let socialism destroy American healthcare. And before the Super Bowl, he joked with Sean Hannity.
There is a problem.
In Moscow. Those kids will be coming. If you're the nominee, why shouldn't
Yes.
Democrats be worried?
Because Donald Trump lies all the time.
So we're as you can see, we did a lot of prep for this. This is a kind of a tightly orchestrated little number. We're going to be talking about the Democratic debates here coming out fresh out of Iowa, broadcast live from New Hampshire or whatever.
New Mexico.
And we're gonna we're gonna get to the issues. We're gonna talk
We're gonna
about
find out which of these clowns is gonna win the election
analysis, issues. I think I said already. Campaign,
What are they doing? Look at them.
debate. We're gonna do it all, and
Like, who's that guy? We're gonna find out who that guy is.
we can't really see his face, but this is the location. This is the prime spot to watch the debates.
This is your source.
Unfold. This
your
is
source for the
this
news.
is the sort of the womb of democracy, much like Athens, and you will be seeing democracy get hatched.
You are about to be aborted into the real world to learn the truth about the world around you, and we're gonna expose all these clowns and freaks for the freaks that they are and what they've done to our country. And then we're gonna make them our president.
We're gonna answer the question: what is a debate?
What is a debate?
We're gonna answer the question: what is an election? You're gonna find all that out and more. Today we're gonna do multiple things. Later on we have Chef Rob. We have Chef Rob standing by in the Chef Rob standing by in the TRUTHPOINT kitchen.
It's getting ready.
Warehouse kind of place.
Oh, you're gonna love this shit.
Chef Rob, how you doing? He's ready. He's
good to go.
He's ready to go.
Good to go.
We got also coming up later. We've got some very funny. This guy, he was an open micer for years at the TRUTHPOINT comedy stage, TRUTHPOINT Center for Performing
you're
Arts.
Gonna be slapping your knees when
And
you see
tonight,
this guy, 'cause he's a psycho
it's
on
his.
the mic.
It's going to be his big debut, his first time ever on live web TV, and we're going to have comedian Steve up later. He's standing by.
There he is.
Standing by in the TRUTHPOINT Center for Performing Arts. We can't wait to get to him later.
Well, this guy made me piss myself. I actually pissed myself for the first time in my life watching this man.
Yeah. You just don't. If he says stuff like that, just say yeah, and then we move forward. We also have papers and Maggie. Here, come on, screen. It's okay. Yeah, we have our crew here. This is our crew. This is Maggie, our intern.
He'll be, helping us with our lives.
Intern Maggie here. Maggie, could you go get? I want some more papers. Just give me. No, don't take this one. Just go get some more papers.
I want more papers also. I want like
Okay.
more papers than he.
No, give me more papers than him.
How?
Just give me as
I
much
need,
as much as
7
you can
papers.
carry. Yeah.
7.
Yeah. Go. Give him 7 papers. I get 8 papers. Okay.
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 You didn't understand a fucking word you just said.
And then we're also going to we're going to talk about issues. We're going to talk about candidates. Do you have anything
gonna
else to
talk
say
about-
about the intro?
That's the intro. We did the intro. We came out here. We did our thing. And
Did I introduce TruthBot? TruthBot, are the director of the program, programmed by Shadow Inc. under the tutelage of Mayor Pete.
I am TruthBot.
fine folks.
I live
at
inside
Shadow
of the
Inc.
computer.
They're just a mom and
Thank
pop
you.
startup, and they just want to see people be happy. They want to see people coming out to vote. You vote with your dollar, and you vote. And now, not just with your dollar, you can actually vote with your votes, which
You
is
can vote
pretty
with
cool.
your dollar from the rooftops.
One more thing I want to introduce. This is really exciting. We're gonna have we have a very diverse voter pool. It's gonna include we've got a white guy, we've got a black guy, we've got a girl.
We got the full spectrum.
We got an immigrant.
We got the whole
We've got a
gamut.
veteran, and they're all undecided voters, and so it's going to be really interesting. We're going to cut to them throughout the show, and we're actually going to see if they're going to get swayed. Which way are they going to vote for? Bloomberg? Are they going to vote for Steyer? We don't know.
This is real
But they're gonna
time
pick one of those two
reaction
guys.
footage. You're going to witness the election unfold before your eyes on your screen, folks, tonight.
Can we go ahead and go to the voter pool here?
You reportedly said back in 2018,
There we go.
"Painless to my bones."
What is
How y'all
that?
doing?
Says I'm not. Is that your biggest difference with
Hi. Wait, hey, where is everybody?
We have a lot of things in common. We have a lot of things.
It was supposed to be
What do you mean?
a diverse coalition.
Where'd everybody go?
Are
Are those the only guys that showed up?
I mean, these were the only guys that were here when I got here.
Well, find some more guys.
Do we not get a disabled vet in the studio?
That's out of my jurisdiction. I'm just supposed to moderate this.
They're
I
everywhere.
don't.
They're crawling around all over the place. Just go find one.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the building's fucking locked, Dril. I mean, what do you want me to? And I'm supposed to just stand here and wait for you to cut to me back? You've given me no fucking guidance in the first place, and now you want me to go outside and find a man?
cut
no,
back
let
to us.
men
Cut back to
trigger
us.
me.
Cut back to us. 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 Cut back to us.
She'll get it.
We're gonna work that out. Where are my papers? Can we get our papers in here? Thank you. All right, it's pretty good.
All right.
All right,
Here's some.
now we're ready to start the show a little bit.
A lot of good data here. A lot of. I will be revealing some of this data as we go on, and we'll discuss the data.
And the main draw of the show, folks, is we're gonna be breaking down the candidates during the debate. So there's kind of like
That's right.
there's
They're gonna
two
be
layers of
broken down by the
analysis.
time we're done with
You know,
them.
you could be watching C-SPAN or whatever, and they're just gonna show you the debates, and you're gonna have the candidates, and they're gonna be lying to you
That's right.
the entire time. Or you can watch our show, and we're gonna tell you what the candidates are really about, and we're gonna talk all about the Democrats tonight. And the way we're going to do it is it's going to be a completely fair, randomized process.
That's absolutely right. There it is.
So we're going to do Maggie.
We're going to do a truth point caucus.
We're gonna spin this right here. We're gonna spin the wheel. You're not doing it right. Let me do it. Just go back over there.
Okay.
We're gonna spin the wheel, and we're gonna select out of the wheel. We're gonna select one of the candidates, and then we're gonna break them down. Okay, Maggie, come
We're
here.
gonna break their legs.
You can go ahead and open that, please.
What's wrong?
Pick one?
Yeah, you just go ahead and pick one randomly. Don't look.
I already saw them.
Okay, hold on. Get your
No.
hand out. Get your hand
Don't-
out. Whoops.
You fucked it.
Well, I was gonna try to spin
You
it again.
fucked it.
Okay, look away. Look away.
All right, one of them fell out already.
Oh, maybe that's the one.
Steyer.
All right. Back in the corner.
This is a guy with staying power. If you catch my drift.
Senator Sanders, your response.
There he is.
I've never said that, but let me
Can you
tell
see that shit? Is it?
what I do say. The way you
Do I-
bring people together.
Hold on. Let me.
Our first
Let me.
Our first candidate of the night that we're gonna discuss.
Country, not for the billionaire
Hold on.
class.
This will help.
The way you bring people together, Republicans, independents, Democrats, progressives, conservatives, you raise the minimum wage.
Wait. Can I see it really quick?
Yeah.
The way you bring people together is to make it clear that we're not going to give tax breaks to billionaires.
That's Steyer. He's a.
They're going to start paying their fair share of taxes. That's what
Okay,
the
we don't
American
need
people
the.
want.
We don't need the little.
And I'll tell you something else.
I don't know what you're doing with the crotch area.
Is by ending the
Enough.
international disgrace.
Not good. It's gone. No.
Nation on earth, not to
You're trying to make a statement here that nobody can comprehend right now.
Um,
But,
Can we show the candidate profile for Mr. Steyer, please?
this is him. Tom Steyer, the. I don't. Who is this guy?
Tom Steyer is a he's basically this. I guess he's rich. He kind of has like a stepdad kind of vibe.
Yeah, he looks like a stepdad to me. Like a man.
He's like one of those
has
guys that has a
big
shitload of
forces.
money, and if he just used his money to like buy a convertible,
This
and
is
like
the divorce candidate.
if he got a jacuzzi, if he chilled out by the pool, if he was cruising the streets, then you'd say, oh yeah, this guy rocks. But like a bad stepdad, instead he's trying to teach you responsibility. He's trying to be your friend, and how can we be your friend if we don't even respect you?
This is the guy in the locker room who's always has his balls hanging out, and you don't want to look at it, but he's got them.
He's got
about way too long.
He's got balls.
He does have balls. I mean, that's why he's running for president, and he is an Ent J. He's a dark horse candidate. He's from the Bronx.
Now,
He's a nasty man.
Dril, what is your verdict? Do you think is this guy gonna win?
His electability meter is off the charts. I can tell you right now, his electability is insane.
We're in New Hampshire, very level-headed group of people.
It's up
How much is it going to cost? Who's going to
times 2. It's up times 2.
Oh, okay. Let me.
the entire federal budget we spend now?
2. Yes, that's correct. His electability rating is 2,
Taxes aren't going to go up. Is out.
2.
which is very good. And I think he's going to clinch it in the end. I think he's going to clinch this election tonight. I think he's going to win the presidency. And I think he's going all the way to Washington, D.C. with
It's
all
really
the fat
fortunate
cats.
that we picked Steyer out of the hat first, because he is in a lot of people's minds he is #1 candidate.
He's the main man. Who's that? You got any more? Is that the only candidate, or where's the?
Well, we're gonna keep doing them throughout the night, and you guys are gonna want to stay tuned for more of this kind of business.
This is more of the analysis that you deserve. I forgot my fucking hat.
Do we have now? It's not just going to be us doing analysis. We're also going to have analysis from our very trusted correspondent, Megan Keister. Do you want to cut back to them and see what Megan? What do you think?
Where
Yeah,
the
what do you-
fuck are they?
What do I need about Steyer? What do I think about Steyer?
Go, yeah, go
Well,
off.
I
Queen.
think. Well, if you think about, okay, so I want the landlord president to stay the president forever anyway, but this guy is even better than the landlord. He's a freaking hedge fund guy. So show me the money, baby. I'm all in for Steyer.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he goes on the Wall Street Bets subreddit. He gets that fucking money. He's jacked on nootropics.
This guy's went on the ground floor of Bitcoin. He's got dog coin. He's got shit coin. He's got double coin. He's got rat coin. He's got Big Brother coin.
Let's
You want me to ask these mouth breathers if they're all in for Steyer or what?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're undecided voters, aren't they?
Right. So
Let's start with
what's this one's name?
Let's start
Do
with
you know
the one
the-
that's not asexual.
That's
Okay.
white male.
What's this one's name? Yeah, you're David. Okay.
Introduce yourself.
So why are you
His
all in
mic's
for
not
Tom Steyer?
working. David,
His
what's
mic's
wrong with your mic?
busted. I mean, once again, the white male is being silenced.
Can you hear him now? Think he's on now. You got him?
I can't hear him.
Hey,
He is a little bit of a chicken shit. He probably can't understand a fucking word he
soft-spoken, or
says
what's
anyway.
going on?
Yeah, he's a little bit of a bitch.
Good lord. Well, let him use your
David,
mic.
David.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hi. My name is David. I was undecided of a candidate because at home I tried to look at which of the candidates lined up with me, but Dad wouldn't unblock the website, so I couldn't look at it.
What site was that? BuzzFeed or?
It was on BuzzFeed. I saw it was linked from one of the church members on Facebook, and I tried to
Have,
follow the.
have you
hyperlink.
seen Have you seen the New York Times Needle?
I'm sorry.
Back to us. Back to us.
Enough.
Get
of
out of
this.
here. Get,
Enough.
get out. Get
told
out of
you.
this. Get out of this shit. Silence all their mics. We're done with them for now. Do we have Dr. Branson standing by? Is he on the line?
Where's the doctor?
Okay, we're gonna have to get a real expert in here. We're gonna have to talk serious business for once, because I think I'm tired of all this
I think
clownery.
we're fucked if we don't get some expertise in here.
Dr. Branson?
Hello, sir.
Yes,
There you are.
gentlemen, how are you doing today?
Sir, how are you? And
I'm
thank
just
you
peachy.
for blessing us with your presence.
Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to help us get to the bottom of this fucking debacle that's going on.
Well, thank you for calling my schedule busy. I'm happy to help at any time.
Absolutely.
Have you been watching the debate?
Yes, I've been watching it. I'm sitting here in my home workstation. I'm absorbing all of the information that's coming in, and I'm ready to kind of bounce some ideas off you guys from what I've seen.
Well, yeah. Let's get into it. Let's
Let's hear some ideas.
All right. Well, I've been dabbling in, as you know, I'm a general studies professor, so I kind of keep it. I've been dabbling in body language, and I've noticed some very interesting things about the candidates tonight. I think
just the way they move, the way they look at each other.
you can analyze a lot from body movement. Like I'm pointing, right? This is very phallic symbol. It's like I'm pointing, like you're gonna listen to me, kind of stuff. And then
Right.
you know, I
Yeah.
can be like a
Because-
gentle thing if I'm doing like like doing that. And then if I put my hand on my heart, I'm thinking about America. So there's
So like
lots of
when
things
you
can
when
draw
you
from
hold
that.
your hands out, that's kind of like this is my pussy, and when you point, it's kind of like this is my penis. Is that what you're saying?
Right. And that's why the most confusing hand signal you can do is something like this.
Oh yeah. Well, I said, what was that thing that kids used to do where you'd put your hands together, and then if you look at it a certain way, it looks like a vagina? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what they said it looked like. And they were pretty close for kids, that is.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Kids are pretty smart.
It's like
So
a
let me
church
go
in
by the
sequel.
candidates we got here.
Yeah, please.
The first guy I was looking at was Bernie, and watching his body language, you know, Bernie Sanders, kind of built like a straw man, and he kind of walks like Bigfoot does. You know that famous movie of Bigfoot where he's in the woods and they see him for the very first
That's the
time?
one
Everybody's
video
like,
of Bigfoot, yes.
yeah,
I've
where
seen it.
everybody's like, who's this guy? Is he a bear?
I remember
or is he-
watching that video on Real Media Player back in the day.
Right. So Bernie kind of has to turn his shoulders, like his whole body, when he turns and stuff like that. And he's making direct eye contact when he talks, which, as everyone knows, is one of the most common things. If you're making direct eye contact, that means you're lying. Right?
Is that a
every
Bigfoot
single
thing,
word-
or is that just a?
Well, I'm just saying that that's his body type, kind of. He's got this authoritarian type thing. He's looking people in the eyes, which means he's lying.
Yeah.
He's pointing his finger a lot, which is a phallic symbol. And what he's doing is kind of telling all the women in the world, because he knows he's on TV, is that he's the main crazy white boy in the room. You know?
Yeah, he's saying, "Look at my penis. I am here."
Yeah, my
Look at my
penis. You're not even listening to the words I'm saying because you're just watching my finger.
He's kind of got that Marshall Mathers, Slim Shady kind of swagger to him.
Yeah, kind of.
And that's why he
Yellow
drives
Wolf.
all the white guys crazy.
Yeah.
Right. So we're moving from Bernie to Klobuchar, and Klobuchar is she's very distracted. She keeps checking her phone. She keeps whispering to someone on stage. I don't know what's going on. Now, I'll tell you this. Now, everyone knows she always has some great kind of audio clips from every time she does one. And this will be the same as usual, but the human brain processes images first and then audio. So no matter how good her fat bastard impression will be tonight, that always gets laughs when she does it, or how good her Borat voice will be, which she busts out for nearly every debate. All we're really going to see mentally is her moping bad posture. If I was on her staff, I'd recommend that she just drink a glass of milk or something, get her head in the game.
Well, she's got a bad spine.
Well, I didn't know that. I didn't do a lot of research for this, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, there's stories from her staff that she would pull their pants down and slap their bare ass. So she's she's serious about this candidacy.
Right, and it's a leadership move if I've ever heard one.
Absolutely.
Moving on to Warren, and Elizabeth Warren is using very low energy hand gestures, almost like comically like lethargic, which could either be interpreted as sarcasm or hardcore opioid abuse.
I think here we would be willing to endorse the latter. I mean, I think that's legally we can do that, right?
I look at Elizabeth Warren and I get the same energy transferred from her into my body that I get from an infant.
I don't know what kind of energy you get from
infants. What kind of
infants.
energy do you get from an infant?
Which is very little energy. An infant's power level is very low.
Right.
And I'm not going to get any energy from that. So.
Okay. All right. You don't feel anything when you look at a child, or it's like not.
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh,
okay. I mean, it's like looking at a dog or like a bag of leaves. It's nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
What do you think about Dril's body shit here?
Well, I think he's kind of slouching.
Don't analyze me. Don't.
Well,
do not analyze me.
One host is
analyze him.
All right, I'll do a half analysis of both of you. I just look at Dril and I see low virility.
No.
Like maybe sperm tests aren't going so well. And with Derek, I definitely see kind of impish.
My sperm is
demon.
I do sperm tests every night, and it's still coming out. So
Imps famously have some of the best sperm in all the mythological subhuman creature, the entire subhuman creature universe.
Well, yeah, I mean that's one way of going about it.
I'm just saying, good sperm.
I believe you. I mean, I'm just
from this point, from the first 1/3 of the debate. Is there any takeaways? A winner?
The winner is.
Any of these guys look good to you?
I'd say Biden. His body language is just he's frothing at the mouth. He's like a goddamn orangutan out there. He's
like an angry dog.
Yeah.
He's grabbing it so hard he's just splintering that thing.
Mad Dog Biden.
That ain't going to be there at the end of this debate.
I mean, if it were a contest of pure will, it would be Biden, right? This is a guy that's run for president 40 times.
I mean, the whole crowd is hanging on his word because he's leaning forward, he's yelling, and he's doing all that stuff. And when he kind of leans back, you can hear an audible...
He spits when he talks.
There's an audible sigh of relief,
he loses, which only increases his power.
When he stops talking, everybody's just shoo, wiping the sweat off their brow, And to me, if you got a winner, that's Biden. The loser is going to be Buttigieg. You can just see. I'm a body language expert. You can see the intense discomfort, physical, emotional, and psychological pain by Buttigieg on prominent display. Now, there's a thing called your glabella, which is a small area between your eyes above the nose.
Yes.
And his is pointed and squinted and red and furrowed in a way that suggests intense personal turmoil and just oozing hatred. it's a known visual cue, which means somebody does it if they're trying to get sympathy. So he wants people to know his hatred. He wants people to know his pain, and he's hoping somebody will be, receptive to that. It's kind of like when
He's going for like the sympathy vote.
I mean, yes, we all
Right.
want that.
if you post a tweet that's like, guess I'll just go fuck off then. That's kind of the vibe he's giving out. Hoping somebody will message him and say, hey, don't fuck off. You're great. That's the kind of thing he's putting for. But to me, the second I saw Buttigieg and I saw that just fucking pure vitriol, just pregnant in his stare, his candor, he had pinched into his face, I immediately threw up. I immediately threw up when he came on the screen tonight. It was just
I know.
pure agony to see
His
him.
scrotellum looks fucking stupid. There's no doubt about it. What about the
He needs to
Steyer
put
guy?
a
What
bag
about
on
what
his
about
head.
what about Steyer? What do you think?
Oh, Steyer's in La La Land, is like we like.
All
to
right.
say.
Well, we're gonna catch up with you again later in the program. Thanks so much for your thoughts. Keep an eye on Steyer. Maybe you'll change your mind.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we don't got not a lot of Bloomberg talk going on, but that's another thing. That's
we'll get
fine.
to
I
it.
think he's good.
I mean, do you see his body on the stage or what?
I mean,
How's he
I
looking
can't
to you?
tell because it's the podiums are pretty big, but I'd like to see him.
Dr. Branson, stay with us for the rest of the program. We'll be back to you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you for your
See-
service. Thank you.
Pretty good.
Great. Folks, if you love that, we're going to have Chef Rob coming up pretty soon here in the studio. We've got he's standing by.
He's in the wings, waiting for.
Is he
No,
that's not Chef
that's the
Rob.
other guy.
That is that's comedian Steve. It's a different guy. Truthbot, what the fuck?
Truthbot.
Wrong camera.
Come on,
Can Steve hear us? Yeah.
please.
Can we go to Chef Rob?
I'm trying very hard.
That's not
Let's
evident
still talk
in
about
your
this guy.
actions.
This guy looks like shit.
Chef Rob,
Chef Rob, hello.
can you patch us through? Can you hear us? Is he ready? Okay. Looks like
He's
Chef
ready.
Rob's almost ready. Let's do it. Let's do another candidate breakdown.
Absolutely. Here it is.
Intern
Maggie,
Maggie,
would you come over here and do the honors?
hold on. There we go. Look away.
Don't look at it.
Okay.
Read it out loud, please.
Who do we have?
Yang.
Yang. The dark horse candidate,
Mr.
Mr. Andy Yang.
Arnold Yang, Senior, CEO of Facebook, CEO of Snapchat, CEO of MySpace,
CEO of Neopets.com.
he's just what does he want to be? He wants to be the CEO of a little startup started in 1776 called the USA. And can we get that candidate profile up here, Truthbot? Can we please?
Andrew Yang wants to bring dragons to life. He has a laboratory in Siberia where he works around the clock to invent dragon DNA and implant it into lizards so that they can have dragon babies. Now, I think this is
Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang is one of the top Digimon trainers. Did you already say that?
I said he was a dragon.
He's
master.
he's one of the top Digimon trainers in 1998 through 2008. When he saw Obama win the White House in 2008, he said, "No more Digimon for me. Now I enter the real world." And it's been a climb towards supremacy ever since.
That's correct.
For Andrew Yang, I would say my verdict. We can get out of the screen. We don't have to do this all day. My verdict is he's pretty good. I like the
Task complete.
Thanks. I like the $1,000 a month thing.
I could use $1,000.
My analysis is that's pretty cool, but is that enough? Is that wacky enough? Is that a funny enough idea to really get the voters on your side? You know what I
Now,
mean?
what would be funny is if Bernie said, "I'm going to give you $1,001 a month," and he
Do
would
the
be fucked.
Price is Right shit on us.
He would say,
All
Yeah.
those Yang guys would go straight to Bernie if he did
"Yeah, well,
1,001.
he would have nothing."
And $1,001 to the government is jack squat. That's like
Absolutely.
12 parking tickets. They can afford it.
That's like 1/1,000,000th of a dead Iraqi.
It costs us money to kill Iraqis?
Yeah.
Well, we ought to stop doing it.
Look, I think no one is above
Wait, hold on. We gotta.
that includes
No, it's not the one I wanted to do.
Nice
Nice.
one, Einstein. There it is.
Hey, we gotta get out of Iraq. I think
Yeah, right.
if you're Andrew Yang, come up with some more novel, fun policies to get voters interested in you. Replace highways with log flume rides. Turn the Midwest into Jurassic Park. Basically, he needs to go full Joker and just embrace his twisted, $1,000 a month. He kind of has that Joker voice. I'm not gonna give you $1,000. Kind of out of the classic movie The Dark Knight.
Now I'm going to give him an electability ranking of 1,000 for each dollar that he's going to be giving us when he's the next president. And that's the final electability rating. So obviously it outshadows Steyer's 2. 1,000 is a lot greater than 2.
I'll do the order.
What are you doing?
That's the order.
Okay, Warren wants to invest in babies, is what I'm hearing.
We don't have to pay attention to that shit. That's bullshit. Irrelevant. Let's go back to the.
Return it to the people. This is about our government. This is about our democracy.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm like falling asleep. Please turn it down.
We're talking.
We cannot be hearing that shit. We're gonna start drooling on our mics.
We're analyzing them in real time. We can't have them.
They're gonna fucking interrupt us with the shit they're saying. We don't care about that. Can we please go to the voter pool? Are you guys standing by? Hi.
What do you need
That's a
there?
voter pool.
Why you keep playing that sound? We don't need to hear that sound, Truthbot.
What's up?
What's the white male asexual take
What's up?
on
Hi. What is your name?
What's up? My name's Luke.
Actually, why am I talking to you? Megan, talk
What's
to this
up?
guy. You're the correspondent.
Will you not talk to me because I'm a woman? I've noticed you haven't made eye contact with me all day.
I'm just scared of you.
Why?
You're standing up. I'm sitting down. You got a powerful suit on. I'm wearing a t-shirt. Yeah, but when you can't see the suit, I lose. It's part of the charm's gone.
Well, the suit's within. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, there's girl bosses, but there's also boy bosses. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have it inside of you.
There's boy bosses too.
Megan, ask him what he thinks about Andrew Yang.
It's inside of
going
you,
on?
then it's like you're always wearing a suit on the inside and the outside.
And it's okay to be a boy boss.
Megan,
What, Derek?
what's he think about fucking Andrew Yang?
I don't care. I'm trying to save this guy's life. He's got no fucking self-confidence. He's going to kill himself.
I want to be a
Well,
boy
maybe
I don't
boss.
he'll join
care.
the Yang gang, and maybe he won't.
All
wanna
right,
kill
well, what are you gonna
himself
do with the
anymore because
1,000?
he'll
What are you
get
gonna do with-
$1,000.
Drill, shut up. What are you going to do with the $1,000?
I want to do cool shit like smoke cigars and play backgammon.
So,
You guys, that is pretty tight.
I want to do
That
that.
rules.
can you find out if he's really an asexual or is he just here for the? Is he here for the pizza
Well, how
or
mu-
what?
How do I test for that?
I can tell you. I think sex is baby shit, and I like adult stuff like driving fast cars and playing backgammon. Of course, I don't like having sex.
You poker too?
I play poker.
That's
yeah.
what's up.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah, dude.
Lost every game of my goddamn life, but that doesn't mean I stopped playing. Oh,
Pretty good.
So, looks like the white guys are pretty happy
Yeah,
here.
the white guy, dude. I mean, the white guys are gonna be good no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
that's
They
what's
were
up.
very pleased with themselves.
Great. All right. Well, let's back to us.
Let's go.
Don't
time for
wave.
some
You're
more
gonna
real-time
continue
analysis.
to be in the undecided voter pool. You don't have to wait.
Now this guy here, he looks like he got mauled by a wolverine before he came out on the stage tonight.
What guy?
The guy I don't know what his problem is.
I think that was the moderator.
Is that who's this?
That's what's his name? Peter
Ross
Rose.
Perot?
What's his name?
Keith or Sutherland?
Yeah, or no, Wolf Wizard, Wolf Blizzard.
It's Wolf Blizzard, yes.
Can we, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry. Maybe we should pop over to the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go down to the kitchen and get some victuals.
Let's get some victuals.
So to say.
We're gonna go to Chef Rob and we're gonna learn about
Chef Rob.
What's up, gentlemen? Good to be back. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you.
Hey,
Good to have you.
thanks for coming on again, Chef Rob.
No problem.
Chef Rob is here today.
I'm here with some debate party viewing snacks.
Okay, so these are
debate viewing party snacks.
Cereal.
Okay, let's just jump right into it.
Is this like, are these themed or are these just?
These are. I have one
is this
snack.
Just shit you had at
I have
your
one
apartment?
snack corresponding to each of the 7 candidates that will be on tonight's debate stage.
Okay.
In New Hampshire. Let's jump right into it, shall we? Let's start.
Please,
Let's
take it away.
Start off with an easy one. Corn Pops. As we all know, Joe Biden, demented old man who tells rambling stories.
Right.
Everyone complicit in his candidacy should probably stand trial for felony elder abuse as soon as this is over. And we all recall that one time he told a story about a fake friend named Corn Pop.
Right.
So,
I believe it was a black gentleman from down at the pool who tried to intimidate Joe, but then Joe got the better of him using his wits.
He used the Secret Service to take him out, is what I've heard.
That's right.
So this is a good symbol of Joe Biden's melting brain. And would you just eat this plain, or would you have it with the milk? Or
well, let's jump right to the milk, shall we? Right here we have Tom Steyer's 1% milk, because he is in the 1%. He has just over $1 billion.
Hold on just a second here. I believe this is 2% milk.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not specify the milk to get, so
that's
Harvey Milk. Harvey Milk, first openly gay politician, paved the way for people like Mayor Pete.
Well,
all right.
I mean, Harvey Milk's not in the debate tonight, so that.
What's Harvey Milk?
Harvey Milk was a.
Is that like skim milk?
No, because this skim milk would be 1%.
Well, we're going to switch him with Mayor Pete because.
So, hypothetically, if you're watching at home, you want to get 1% milk because that's for Tom Steyer, not
Yes, not.
Don't get 2% milk is for the gay guy.
Right. Speaking of which, Mayor Pete. Easy. Cheese. Who loves cheese? Rats. Moving on. Amy Klobuchar.
He's a rat.
Mayor Pete. Amy Klobuchar.
That's up for debate. I mean,
ate salad with a comb. So right here we have a salad.
True?
Yes. Ate salad with a comb. So we have some salad with a comb in it. Psycho shit. Disqualifying. Oh.
I have some, please.
I mean,
absolutely.
Is that like maybe like it's a Greek tradition or something to eat salad with a comb?
I don't think so. I think it's
Stop! You fucking don't do that. Don't let him do that. Please continue with the segment. What the fuck are you doing? You're ruining. You can have a snack after. Eat some cheese. We're done with that.
Fuck the cheese.
You can have some salad, and to put on the salad, what are you gonna need? Some dressing. How about some $1,000 dressing? Okay, this is for Andrew Yang. See, I crossed out island there and put dollar. This is in reference to his plan for a universal basic income. And this is a dressing, as in his policies are not addressing the larger systemic issues at play here. So,
Get his ass.
Go ahead and put that.
That's pretty good, Chef
on there.
Rob.
Let's see. What else do we got here? Ooh, this is great. This is for Miss Elizabeth Warren.
Elizabeth Warren.
These are cough drops.
Famously has a bad cough. Is that what you're going to say?
Incorrect.
Okay.
I chose cough drops because these look like candy, and I mean, it kind of tastes like candy, but we all know it's not really candy.
And candy in this metaphor means what?
I don't know, but these kind of leave a bad taste in my mouth.
If
you wanna see, why don't you get a dropout? What about you, Dril?
Oh shit.
Would you like to get a dropout?
I'd love one.
Cool.
I get it.
Moving on.
You got some Vicks.
We've got one left.
I can get on.
Yeah, I would say these are kind of like a bad candy.
Yeah, not candy.
They have like a bright cherry flavor, and they're gluten-free, folks. So, and you can get this at Kroger or...
Well, I'd love to eat one right now, but there's something horribly wrong with my mouth. So I can't enjoy it right now.
Oh, we are motoring right through these, aren't we? Oh, geez. Well, we only got one left, and that is the winner of the Iowa caucus, Mr. Bernie Sanders. Bernie used to have a bit of a sweet tooth. He used to love cheesecake, but recently he has switched to fruit, including strawberries, one of his favorite snacks. Would you like one?
No, I already have this like disgusting cherry cough drop.
Oh, what? Would you like one?
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, well, Bernie would have one.
You want to go ahead and you want to say that again?
I know what I said.
I know what he said.
You get it? So, you didn't do any chef shit again.
No, I explained last time I don't cook.
Okay, this is all from Ralph's, is what you're saying.
This is all from Ralph's. How are we doing on time?
Now, a lot of people are saying that, Amy should have, who's this, Steyer?
This is now Mayor Pete, because it's Harvey
Mayor
Milk.
Pete. Amy and Pete, they should run together, right?
And the cheese is for Tom
So why don't
Steyer, because cheese is a synonym for money,
Do it.
and which he has a lot of.
Now we got
Comment.
going.
Yeah, okay,
Well,
that's
comment.
good.
Get that.
That's the
Get that. Well,
Pete and Amy VP.
you want to see that lettuce float?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Get a little bit.
Should
Calm
I-
that in there. Can we get this on camera?
Good lord.
Well,
Don't spill it.
I believe I ran this through my hair, so I will not be using it.
which one was cheese again?
That's the cheese is now Tom Steyer because he has a lot of cheese, which means money.
Okay.
And this
cheddar, yeah.
and
Gotta get
milk is now Mayor Pete.
that. Yeah.
And
Get the lid on
so
this.
that about does it for my snacks. Once again, just burning right through these. No time wasted.
I got out
in the
my
kitchen?
pops. Any bonuses in here? Any treats?
Buddy, you're not gonna have any pops without some milk. Hold that sucker open.
Right into the
Get it in there. Nice.
Yeah, you're gonna
Shake
want
it
to
up.
put a little 1% into the Joe Biden because
Fucking badass.
he is, he's got a little 1% in him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is 2%. God damn it! Why did I not specify 1%?
So which one was
Ruin the whole thing. I had this whole thing.
Bernie would
about-
have 1%.
You took his joke. Don't do that. It's fucked up to do to our guest. He had his whole bit. Watch out. Here.
What the fuck?
How we doing on time?
Bernie would have one more of strawberries.
No.
Oh, I said, Bernie would have one, like the homophone.
No, I think he's
One?
I think Bernie supports gay rights.
Yeah.
KFR. You want to go to KFR.com to get the Disney Plus trial. You can watch The Mandalorian on your TV.
Oh yeah. Let's take a look at the back. Oh, there's a lot of milk in here. Oh my goodness. How much did you pour in there?
Wait, why? I don't understand. Why didn't the salad dressing go in the?
Well, it was supposed to because it's salad. Oh, now I gotta get this off.
Now, who's that? Is that
who's that again?
Kraft?
This is okay. This is Thousand Island dressing.
Wait,
but
where's Bloomberg?
Mayor Bloomberg
Where's
is not.
Bloomberg?
Mayor Bloomberg
Where's
is not
Bloomberg?
on the debate stage tonight.
He's been fucking excluded from the
You
debates.
don't
Why?
got Boss. You don't got Big Bird. Where the fuck are the main players in this? Are they being suppressed here? Come on, let's get some of that Big Bird. Where's that big rotisserie chicken I asked for?
My mom used to make salad.
Okay, I really wanted those strawberries.
Hell yeah.
My mom used to make salad. Just like this.
Look at that.
Don't you ruin that disgusting smelling cheese. Pour something on that.
No, we don't even want to fuck with this. It
pungent.
sucks. This sucks. We all hate this.
It's good now.
We hate the cheese.
It's good now.
So yeah, that's all you need to have yourself a good debate.
Here's what you do.
Party.
You're gonna have some friends over. You think you're gonna have a fun little party. But then this guy shows up and he just got shit from the store. And what you do is he's laid out his garbage from the store and you just you ruin it. You just pour milk everywhere. You say, fuck you for not making real food. And then you guys probably order a pizza. What do you think?
Okay, that was the Bernie strawberries. Can we?
What do you think? Maybe order a pizza.
Has he not been through enough this week?
Pizza, right?
Sure,
Chef Rob?
See this
Let's
fist
just order
here?
a
This
pizza,
is the
I
fist
guess.
of Iowa. This is Biden. Fuck you. Fisting Biden right now. With Iowa.
Gotta get a little bit more of this in there. Go ahead, keep going. There we go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Chef Rob, thanks again for bringing all this shit onto the into the studio that we gotta clean up now.
No, they say politics is a dirty business, folks.
We're gonna get Maggie in here, clean this up, I think.
Maggie's gonna, she's hungry.
No problem.
So where
Good to be back.
can you buy this on online, or where can you get this stuff? Just the
At
store,
the
right?
store. This is just
At the store, you guys. All right, at the store.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Chef Rob.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Said to the United States of America and to Iran.
Oh, God damn it.
Get your fucking hat on.
Don't tell me what to fucking put on.
Well, that was enlightening.
It's pretty good. Nice a little snack to distract us from the politics going on here.
Another great segment. Well done, Chef Rob.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, if I just press this, it just keeps restarting.
Alright, now let's talk politics theory. Now, I got a theory for you called the missing tooth theory. And this theory states that there has never been a man elected who is missing a tooth. Now, if you look at any of these candidates,
George
and you
Washington.
see if they're missing
George
a tooth,
Washington. George Washington. He was the first guy. He's the first guy. He had no teeth.
he had wooden teeth. He replaced all his teeth, and he had his.
So
teeth.
in your
talking
theory,
about one
in your
tooth.
theory, if you lose a tooth and you replace it, you're not.
If
you
you
didn't
go on
miss a tooth.
stage looking like a hobo with one of your teeth missing, then you'll never get elected to be United States president. And I suggest that you look at the teeth of all these candidates right now, and you will find who's the least electable president on here.
Well, it's publicly available information. We all know that Yang has 35 teeth, and Steyer has
100 teeth like a rat.
11 teeth.
Now, I don't know where you got those figures.
We'll be
They're
keeping
obviously-
track of those statistics as we move on through the night.
Those are not verified.
But for now, shut the fuck up. For now, we're gonna go ahead and Maggie, intern Maggie. I almost called you Chef Maggie. We're gonna have hold that for me. Turn away.
Who do we got
Thank
here?
you.
Don't look at
Hand.
it. Don't look at it.
Hand. Perfect. Can you read that, please, for us?
Biden.
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 Let's get up the Biden character profile.
Where's my man? Now Biden, he's a dark horse candidate from the dirty South. He loves pinching and grinning, and he's got all the makings of a presidential leader in the White House Oval Office. And he's a nice fella. He's a guy you can have a beer with. You can kick back and you can chug a beer at the local beer store, if you so please. Now, what's your Biden analysis?
Well, as we know, the DNC requires each presidential candidate to undergo a brain scan, and according to documents I've acquired, Biden has what's called meatloaf brain, which means it's a very loosely held
good, right?
brain. It's very gray and greasy, and it has a congealed brain material on top, much like ketchup on top of meatloaf. And this is what makes him so popular with the olds, because they remind him of aging. They remind them of aging, which they love because they're old.
They see him and they instantly think of death, which makes them very happy because they're very close to it.
So I'm going to give Biden a rating of...
Let's see that rating.
R.I.P. He's not going to live very long. Going to give him a rating of goodbye. Goodbye, Biden.
What can you do? I mean,
your family's going to miss you, but everybody's got to go eventually, and you're just old as fuck. Your brain's malfunctioning. You got meatloaf brain, and that's it. It's nothing personal. I hate to see you go, but you're not going to live. Maggie, can we Maggie, could you? It's kind of could you be back here? Just kind of like to show off the board when we do stuff.
Yeah. We need help. We're just like, standing out here with our puds in our hands. We don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, back there is fine. Okay. And just if you want to like sort of like use your hands to like sort of like go like ooh over here.
You know Vanna White? You ever see Vanna White?
Yeah.
You need to like turn letters.
Okay.
Senator Warren, thank you. I want to take this to the Vice President because you have said of Senator Warren's comments before that the United States...
So you can go just do one of these. Great.
Very good. Very good.
Can we go to the let's go to the voter pool?
How's the voters?
What's up?
Hey Megan, what's going on?
Hey.
Nothing much, man. How you guys doing?
How's the voter hunt going? Have you found any more voters than the two that are sitting there?
Well, a couple people came in and ate some wings and then kind of like motored. But our man right here, he's pretty much polished off all the wings, so I don't think that's going to happen again.
We got a. Can we get a take about Biden from one of these guys? How about this guy in front? He hasn't said much.
Why don't you tell him what you think about Biden, boy?
I'm very unhappy. I didn't know that all these characters would be screaming at each other all night long.
Well, that's the price of politics, is a little bit of drama.
Megan,
if you can't handle it,
Megan, does this guy know where he's at?
I mean, he doesn't know where the clit is. He don't know where he's at. He don't know nothing about nothing.
Sir,
you know what I mean?
Can you tell us where the clit is?
I've never been in a room and seen this many people on one place before, and I thought it'd go a little better than it's going out them for there on the desks. They're all screaming at each other. It's unhappy.
Megan, can you ask
heard it here
this?
first.
Is this guy an undecided voter or what's going on?
Oh, hey, bro, you undecided voter or?
I can't make up my mind about anything. Everyone keeps chattering. On and on they go, all at each other's throat.
I think that answers your question, man.
Yes.
Any thoughts from Wingstop over here?
These wings are fucking good, man.
Yeah, they're bomb, right?
They're really good.
Yeah, dude.
All right, yeah, leave some for us.
You're not supposed to eat those. You're not supposed to eat those.
Is there a limit to how many?
You need to put them right back.
How many have you had so far?
He's pretty much polished off the whole trough, dude.
It was a tray.
Are you eating that with the ranch or what's going on?
I'm just eating them dry, baby.
Yeah, he's raw dogging them.
Show some goddamn restraint.
All right, don't zoom in on that, please. Thanks.
Nasty.
Don't do that.
You said I could have the wings.
Zoom out. Thank you for zooming out.
You said I could do it.
Hey, you guys have footage of the stream right now. I don't. Has Biden died yet?
He has not died yet.
There's
There's
like I think there's like a 20-second delay, so he may have died while we were talking.
He has a very sickly pallor about him. You can see he's wearing a diaper. He brought a diaper on the stage. You can see the crease in his pants. He's not taking any of this
He's actually
seriously.
not wearing a diaper. What's going on is he has inflated hips due to his sodium intake being extremely high.
My parent.
Back to us. Thank you. Thanks. Back to us.
Oof. Oof.
Folks, it's election time.
That's right. Put those votes in, fellas.
Guys, it's the debate. What can you say?
We gotta love it.
Thanks. Let's do another one.
Let's get those candidates up there. We're gonna have a full board by the time the night is done, folks, and we're gonna find out which one of these clowns is the next president of the United States.
Okay. Let's we're spinning.
Spin it.
Look away.
Right.
Here. Go.
Don't look at it.
Go. Yeah, go around.
We're gonna have to recanvass if you don't look. If you see it. What's it say?
Warren.
Warren. Let's go, Warren. Now, Elizabeth Warren, here's a dark horse candidate that we're all itching to see in the main ring. Now, she's going to bring her A game tonight, as she always does, and she wants to, give every child in the school building, she wants to give them a hatchet.
Liz Warren, aka Lizzo Warren. She is quote unquote that bitch. Not my words. Would never say that about
She's
a woman.
got a nasty mouth about her. She loves flaunting her language around.
She's from 3 different oppressed political groups. She's a nerd. She's a Native American, and she's a Republican.
And
Folks, she's going to do it. She's going to win the Democratic nomination. She is so electable. She is the most electable person who has been born since Hillary Clinton was
Look
born.
at her. This is electability. She's got so much electability, she's shitting electability out. Now this is... So this is an electability rating. I'm going to have to say about 40,000.
That's a bigger number than there are grains of sand in the universe.
Absolutely. It's a huge number. It's a massive number, folks. Have you ever seen a number as big as 40,000 on the electability scale? No. And that is why she's probably going to take home the trophy tonight.
She's going to do it. If you thought Hillary Clinton was electable, this is like it's like she inhaled Hillary Clinton's ashes from when they cremated her after she lost the election directly into her body and became the most electable creature you can imagine.
I want to show you something. The shit that is coming out of Elizabeth Warren is landing all over Andrew Yang.
That's right.
Now, this is unprecedented. Andrew Yang is in a very poor position right now because he is covered in shit. And that is not good for anybody. That will lower his electability rating.
As you can see, I've written the word shit in front of Yang, and now he's shit Yang.
His electability
Thank you, Maggie.
Rating, I'm going to say, is now 1. So he gets the 1.
I already did it.
We're gonna no. He already has 1,000. Now it's just 1. So that's gonna get crossed out. And now he has a jagged scar across his face, which represents the lies that he has told the American public. You are not going to win tonight, sir.
Watch the ELEXECUTION debate happening now, live. Check it out.
Check it out sometime.
All right. How do I turn it off? All right, great. Do we got anything else going on? Voter pool?
Voter pool. What do we got?
Hey.
I don't think these guys want to vote for Warren, man.
Who are they going to vote for?
I don't know. I need to see everyone's
She's
argument.
the most electable. We just said that she has an electability
Well, I mean, we
rating
know
of
what
40,000.
you said,
Do you
but
know how high that number is? Can you comprehend math?
Do voters care about who's electable, or they just want to do whatever? Do they want to just do whatever they want to do?
They just want to go into that voting booth and pull out their penis.
You haven't
They don't
even.
care who wins.
You haven't been through all the candidates yet. How would I know who to vote for?
Why don't you guys just go for a fucking Republican?
You haven't voted. You haven't even showed me all the candidates. You showed me 2 candidates.
Well,
I
if a
can't tell the
Republican
difference.
wins the debate tonight, then maybe you can vote for that motherfucker.
For who?
The Republican.
There's only one.
Mitt Romney.
No.
No.
this guy says he's gonna vote in. He's gonna write in Superman.
For fuck's sake.
That's what he calls
That guy
God.
doesn't know where he's at. Can we
need
get
to check that guy and
Chef
see if he has a
Rob?
gun,
Megan,
because
is
he's
Chef
gonna
Rob in the
freak out
building?
Pretty soon.
Yeah, he's here. Why? What do you need him for?
Can we get Can you bring Chef Rob over? Can we get
Yeah.
Chef Rob, come here.
Chef Rob? Can
Sit down. Yeah.
Chef Rob? Can you put on one of these shirts and be in our voter pool? We gotta have a fucking voice of reason here.
Sure.
Yeah, just whatever one's
Oh,
available.
you want to cancel yourself, brother?
Just.
I don't think
It's
so.
fine. It's fine.
What won't get me canceled?
There we go.
That's fine. Just wear it.
Put it on.
Yep.
Don't cut away. We're gonna get footage of this. Thanks, Chef Rob.
There we go. So we have our disabled vet here.
We're slowly rounding out the voter pool, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking pretty good. Chef Rob, what'd you say about Warren? She likes eating carrots or something? I can't remember your segment.
As a disabled vet.
As a disabled vet. Now, as a disabled guy, you want to vote for one. You want to vote one way. As a vet, you want to vote another way. As a vet, you want to vote for Captain Mayor Pete, Combat Pete Buttigieg.
Buttigieg.
I think I do want to be Latino female.
No, it's too late.
It's too late. You already picked your poison.
This is stolen valor.
Yeah, can we get a white male wants to say something? White male?
Yeah.
My cat got hurt when it was crossing the street, and then they said that there was nothing they could do. They had to put it down.
Back to us. Back to us.
Shirt's really tight.
Back to us, please. Back to us. Mute their mics. Thank you. What do we got here? A commercial from Walmart.
I guess Walmart's running for president too.
Walmart's new commercials are they just show.
Which is fine.
This
They
is just
have
like
every right to do that
This is
as
just
a-
a slide of low-resolution JPEGs. Cool commercial, guys.
Pretty
really
good.
They made this in a fucking iMovie. Looks like shit.
Compassion of communities who stand firm.
Well, this makes me want to go to Walmart right the fuck now.
Is Walmart running
Buy a
for
gun.
president? Is this a campaign ad for Walmart?
Grateful for what you bring
That's what I just
And
said.
all the
They're running for
sparks you
president.
and the thousands
They're
of
allowed to do
towns
that now.
that we get to call home.
And hell, they got my
This
vote.
sucks.
I love Walmart.
Turn it down. I don't want to hear this shit. Sucks.
I could get a Snicker
Stupid.
bar.
It has been done. Thanks. Can we get you got any calls on the line, or what's going on here?
Let's take a call. Let's take one call
Let's take one call.
for the rest of our lives.
A new caller approaches. Hey, what's going on?
Hello, caller.
Hello, Michael Joe of the Norwegian Farm in California.
What?
Hello, sir.
Sir, yes. I want to know, should any Democrat who wins the office, who wins the election for the Democrats, should they choose Hillary Clinton as the running mate? Should Bill Clinton have to register as a pedophile? Very important. Very.
That's a
highly
tough
important.
one right there. That's a loaded question.
No,
right there.
no, sir. That is nothing tough. That is American. That is from God.
Now, Hillary Clinton is a dark horse candidate who has not
No.
yet run for presidency this year.
Should they choose her as a vice president? Should they choose Hillary Clinton as a vice
So what
president?
you're saying is Donald Trump is going to choose Hillary Clinton to be his vice president in a brand new unity campaign, and then
Sounds really good.
when Trump becomes deceased at the start of his second term, for unknown reasons, I'm not going to state them here, then Hillary ascends, Hillary rising, Hillary 2.0, and it kind of begins a new American empire. Is that what you're saying?
Negative.
Okay,
I'm saying,
get rid of him then.
should anyone choose-
If he was saying that, then we would have kept him on the line.
Get rid of him.
And he's a bozo. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
A new caller approaches. We need real-time analysis. fake time analysis.
What's going on?
Yo, what are you guys doing?
Do you have anything to say, or are you just...
Who's the candidate to win?
Buttigieg.
Buttigieg. Who's that?
You're out of here.
I don't know, he's like...
Get him out of here.
Fucker.
You failed.
Shithead.
Failed. Stupid asshole.
Oh no. Alright, who should I be voting for?
I don't know you yet.
Hi, yeah, do you know who you're voting? You don't know who you're voting for?
I haven't made a decision. I thought maybe you could just inform me on the position.
Next caller, please.
That's what we're doing. We're informing you on the positions, and you're ignoring us.
Hey, what's going on? You know, who are you voting for?
I want to vote. Who are we voting for? What? Who are we voting for? Joe Biden. Joe? No, for the two of them. Who are we voting for? Drill. Drill is the answer. Drill is the answer.
What are you guys doing? Are you in a bathroom somewhere? What the fuck's going on?
No, it's a lot is going on. Wait.
Are you at the convention? Are you caucusing? What's happening?
I don't know. Wait, I want to know.
Votes? Are you doing fake questions?
Do you work for Shadow? Do you work for Shadow Incorporated?
No, I had a question. My question is this: did you guys do?
Goodbye. No questions for us, thanks. Moving right along.
Too bad.
A new caller approaches. No, we don't want to do any of those.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's get another candidate to analyze here.
Hi, Drill.
What?
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Don't look.
Okay.
You better not look.
Hand. Goes in the box. Get it? Get it? You got it? Oh, don't slip.
Okay.
You got it. Please read the...
Nice.
Please read it.
Sander.
Show the camera.
Now this is the true dark horse candidate, people.
Take the shit off.
Nobody knows who he is. He's a mystery.
I think you said that several times. This is basically the guy from V for Vendetta. What's his name? Agent Smith. And he's stepped out of the Matrix. He's a walking contradiction. He spent his entire life as a politician, but he clearly hates them. He hates politics. What's he love? Ranting. What should he do? He should maybe take over the Joe Rogan experience, the way this guy is a hit with the Joe Rogan audience. He loves rants. He loves raves. He loves celebrity interviews. And he's basically, he's stepped out of the I already said stepped out of the
This guy
Matrix.
loves nothing more than to go on the internet and type comments to people and say, hey, you're a little dickhead, you have a little penis, and if you don't vote for me, I'm going to cut your throat. That's what he does. It's no good.
He is, he's basically, I would say, his power level, I'm going to go ahead and write it.
Now what is the power level? Okay.
deadly overdoses in the country. In some cases, police and paramedics tell us that they are saving the same
That's right.
lives
Nobody knows.
Unknown power level.
Now the power level is separate from the electability ranking. The electability ranking is 0 because
They're two
nobody
different,
knows who
they're
he is.
along two different matrices. And they mean different things.
You can't elect him if he doesn't get off the internet and stops telling people to his supporters.
He's one of the rare online-only candidates. If
His
you know anything
supporters go
about
on, they tell me to
Hasuni
suck my own
Miike,
dick.
she is a Vocaloid.
He has mind hacked his supporters, and they are in a mental high.
How many faves has this guy got?
0. No, none of those are legitimate. They're robots. They're from Putin. And this guy is a freak. And I want to keep him away from the
This guy
Oval
is the
Office.
most viral candidate. If you became president, just based on how many fucking Instagram posts your followers made, this guy would be president already.
This guy is gonna...
But he's yet to show his face. He's never been to a debate. He's never been on debate yet, so it's unknown if he will show up tonight, if he will finally make his grand appearance in real life.
He's too toxic.
Or
to
much
appear in
like
public.
the Wizard of Oz, if he's actually just a frail old man. It's hard to say what he really is.
I think he's a freak.
Can we let's go to the undecided voter pool here.
How are we doing here?
Keister.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Well, I've been better.
When have you been better?
I mean, well, let me. Probably about like what time is it? Hour and 16 minutes ago.
Oh.
I think I was better.
Yeah.
I think that free pizza you gave me the ruds.
Got it. Well, I mean, you can shit wherever you want, but don't go to the bathroom. We're gonna cut away to you. We can't have these clowns handling the mics without you there to harangue them, okay?
That's correct.
I'm really not being paid enough for that.
Yeah, am I body policing you? No, that's not body policing. You are in a elected contract. You are an employer of the company. Employee, I mean.
Now, white male is sexual. He's got a lot going on with that shirt there.
White male asexual has something to say about Sanders. I know it.
I'm pissed
Let's hear it.
off.
Oh, he's pissed off.
I'm
huh?
pissed off.
Let's hear it.
I'm sick.
Go on.
The wings made me fucking
Tell us
sick.
all about
I'm
it.
sitting here. I ate
All right,
so
hand
many
your mic
of them.
to hand your mic
You
to.
didn't
I
want
think
me.
the food's bad, man.
White male,
She
white
said
male
it. You said it. I
asexual,
listened to you.
white male asexual. Hand your mic to white male, please.
This whole night's a
hand
joke.
your mic to white
Hand it
male.
to your superior.
All right, back to us. Back to us. Back to us.
Okay.
Enough of that for now. Maggie, where?
Can't trust the asexuals.
Maggie? Yeah, hi. Could you, you're not really doing the things we thought you were going to be doing over here.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Don't apologize.
Perfect.
Let's do it right.
Great. Do we have Branson standing by? Dr. Branson?
Branson, sir. Branson.
Dr. Branson, are you on the line, please?
Yeah, sorry, I nodded off there for a minute.
How you doing?
What can I do for you? Sorry. Oh.
Wait, were you watching the debate or no?
Yeah, I'm right there. I'm locked in.
Do you have any
Watching
real-time
that debate.
analysis for us?
You got
Yeah,
any
I do.
up to date, some new information.
What do
Yeah, I
you think
went
of
over-
missing tooth theory?
Missing tooth theory. Oh, you got to have all your teeth. I don't care how many you have, but you got to have all of them.
Is that it?
That's what I've been saying.
That's it. That's 100% it. If you don't have them all, how can we trust you?
This guy, he's got it figured out.
I mean,
It's
you're
easy.
kind of like
It's a
the
slam
one
dunk
expert we have on the show right now. So, if you could really be pulling your weight and sort of tell us what's going on in the debate, because we have not been watching the debate. We've been kind of too busy covering the debate to watch it.
Well, that's why you got me here, because I'm watching it, and then I come back and I cover it, and I've been looking at these skulls. It's a very, very important thing we're doing, looking at these skulls, and trying to like watch it and get my hands on it mentally as best I can. I've gone through a lot of the candidates and saw some, frankly, extremely alarming things. The science of phrenology is not very well understood, but if you're able to get a grasp of brain attachments and things of the like, you can see where the brain's going to have more muscle. They call that gray matter, right? Which means that they're going to be better at certain things. Now, the brain does everything in just one place, right? So you got your area for like, eating spaghetti and stuff, and then you got a whole different area that might be over
You kind of
here.
got like a quarter of your brain is for going to the bathroom, a quarter of your brain is for like eating, a quarter of your brain is for sleeping, a quarter of your brain is for who knows, because science hasn't advanced that far.
No, we only use
Roughly.
20% of our brains, according to Einstein.
That's true. And honestly, the scientists don't even know what the inside of a brain looks like for the most part.
It's kind of
Simply
like the inside of, sometimes I remember on the schoolyard, we would say, what does it look like if you actually take your nuts out of your nutsack? What do they look like? Grapes? Are they
Right.
more like little SpaghettiOs meatballs, or what do they look like?
Right.
And the brain you're saying is kind of the same situation.
I'm saying it's exactly the same because we still don't know what the testicles look like outside the sack. We've gotten close, but people have gotten too grossed out to go through with it.
Yeah.
So let me start around. I've been looking at these guys. I've been watching them. I've been grabbing their head through the television, figuratively, and
How
figuring
are
this
you
stuff
how
out.
are you figuring out their skull shape? Are you like taking a screenshot and then doing like a Photoshop magic wand over their head to see, or what are you doing?
Well, I'm taking a screenshot, right, and I'm imagining what it would look like if I would rotate
Maggie, could
it,
you like get
right?
off your phone?
And
Thank
I'm
you.
going to have this like kind of idea of my hand touching I kind of close my eyes and go to like a blank white room. You remember that room in the Matrix before all those guns came flying in?
Yes.
It's kind of like that room where I imagine I'm sitting there with my candidate, and I can do all of this based off a single photograph I take on my cellular telephone of the television.
Dr. Branson, is it true that the Matrix actually predicted 9/11?
Well, it depends on if you're a buyer of Joey Pants theory or not. Because in the scene where he's eating the steak and he says ignorance is bliss, you can clearly see the Twin Towers behind him, right? And this was well before 9/11. So at this point, people...
They had no idea
it was-
9/11 was going to happen, supposedly.
Right. However, the
9/11
Matrix was
exists.
set in the future, right? In which those towers would have been knocked down. So to answer your question, yes.
Right. So basically, do you think like robots did 9/11?
No.
Okay. Moving right along.
What about the Muppets Take Manhattan?
Well, they got it.
9/11
They got their hands all over that Manhattan. They were cooking in diners. The rats were using little pads of butter as roller skates and
Dr.
cooking
Branson,
eggs on them.
I hate to cut you off, but we really got to keep you on track here. Can you tell
right.
us? Now we've got some different candidates we've been analyzing here. Could you tell us anything about Andrew Yang, or actually, I'd like to take you back to Steyer actually, because Steyer, we
Steyer in the
didn't get
hot
to
seat.
talk about him much last time. I'd really like to know, what do you think of his skull?
Steyer has the shyest skull of a grown man I've ever seen. He is, you can tell from his skull shape, a remarkably shy man. Estimated by looking at his skull, he was probably hiding behind his mother's skirt as a boy to the age of 16 even.
You think he's shy to this very day?
I think he is very shy. I think he may have done some work to get over it.
Now, isn't
Perhaps
that
it was
embarrassing to
physical
be a
therapy.
shy person into your 20s, into your 30s, and now this
It's
guy's what,
extremely
60?
embarrassing.
Very
Yes,
embarrassing
it's
to be shy
extremely
at that age.
Well, somebody
It's
must
hard
have
to say,
told
can
him.
we have a shy man be president? If a grown man, a grown woman says, well, I'm a little shy, they're instantly subhuman. You're grown. What are you shy for? It's kind
Nothing
of
to be shy about, darling. That's what I say.
People tell you if you want to run for president and you're shy, you just have to imagine all your voters naked. And
Yeah, that's a lot
that's
of
what he's
voters.
doing right now.
But
is
do we
imagining us
even want an introvert president?
I say no. I say they
I
wouldn't
mean,
be
most
able to-
people I don't think even want an introvert child.
No.
And now they're developing tests where you can tell if your child's going to be introverted before they're born. A lot of people are
you can just
ending those
fix that.
pregnancies. Yeah.
Right down the middle, huh?
Who
So, I
else we
look-
got here? What other skull? Maggie. Yeah, just stick behind Dr. Branson there so we don't see you.
I looked at Bernie's skull and his
Would you like to see his skull?
combativeness,
I got
like-
his skull right here. You can
Yeah?
analyze.
I'll take a look at that.
Put your grubby little fingers on the computer there.
Yeah, I can see from that skull that whoever that was an incredible pervert. Do you know who that was?
Bernie Sanders?
No, never mind. Bernie Sanders, well, his business and pleasure plate are right next to each other, interlinking and fusing together. In a way, you can look at Bernie Sanders and tell that business and pleasure are completely the same to this man. Business is his pleasure. Pleasure is his business. What this guy does behind closed doors is anyone's guess.
He's the guy that
Very
says
upsetting.
it's
Very
business
upsetting.
time when he's going down on Jane Sanders.
Right. He might be even licking his lips as he says it.
He might be licking his chops, getting them greased up before he goes down to the grease hole on Jane Sanders. Jane Sanders there.
He could be doing that. He could be doing that right as we. Well,
I mean,
not right.
it's all speculation, but we're here to do the analysis. Now, what do
Right,
you
I
think
mean-
about John Hamburg or not Joe Biden's meatloaf brain?
Well, here's the thing about Joe Biden: is Joe Biden has very large holes in his skull that are known. But here's the thing: people think, is it bad to have holes in my skull? Not necessarily. So the holes in his skull are typically where attachment nodes for hatred, malice, incompetence, and racism are. Those are gone. That means Joe Biden is incapable of hatred, of racism, of failure. Even though those holes are constantly leaking fluid, it's very good. We imagine Joe Biden's skull shape is exactly similar to maybe the Archangel Michael or the Prophet Muhammad's skull would look. It's very, very good news for the Biden campaign, all of these holes in his head. I mean, I counted 6 or 7.
And they also make you go faster if you're rollerblading.
Well, it depends if there's holes that are in the... That's a whole thing we don't have to
That's
get
a
into.
whole thing?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't doing anything there,
wise
but if you
guy,
wanna go
eh?
there, that's fine. All right, so I looked at Warren next, right? And she's got a pleasure nub on her Venetian quadrant of her skull that is off the fucking charts.
A pleasure nub.
Yeah, it's a whole nub of pleasure, right? So
Now what happens if you kind of squeeze that nub?
Well, it depends what kind of squeeze we're talking. A malicious squeeze might set off.
Well, maybe a little twist.
A little twist? Well, hell, it depends what you like. But I would imagine her toes might curl.
Ooh. Pretty good.
Her back lobe conveys a self-esteem, right? Their self-esteem plate is nice and circular, which means she's humble in a cool way, like a rapper is. And the only troubling thing I saw in Warren's skull was she has a bone cusp behind her ear, right? And this bone cusp usually signifies intense poisonous vendetta against someone or a group of people. And judging by the high nub on her bone cusp, I'm guessing she has a powerful hatred of the Portuguese or some other ethnic group on the Iberian Peninsula. But it's very distinct. It's very rare.
It's a kind of intertwining of libidinous desire and id-centric rage is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, very good, Derek. Wow, I didn't think you were capable of those words.
That's going to drop her electability rating by about 50 points.
Well, amongst the Portuguese, however, the enemies of the Portuguese could perhaps find that endearing.
Now, these are the same kind of traits that you often see in someone who enjoys a hate fuck? Is that? I'm just guessing.
I think you could see this perhaps if Senator Warren wanted to lay with the Portuguese man, then there would be powerful feelings that would come up. But it's impossible to say at this point.
But we can speculate and we can imagine
how the actual sexual.
It's so funny if you were watching what we're watching, it kind of looks like there's hands coming out of your head when people are talking. It's like the hands are coming. It's like it's your hands.
Can you stop that? Can you make that stop? It looks very upsetting.
No, it's pretty funny. Don't make that stop, TruthBot.
What do you think of Andrew Yang and his plan to genetically engineer the blue people from the Avatar movies and replace humans with them?
Well, I'm okay with that. His head shape, he's got a perfect sphere, which is very rare for a man. It's kind of like a basketball. I would actually kind of dazed out while looking at him, and I imagined, the speckled bumps.
What do you think about triangle head Klobuchar? She's got a triangular head. What do you think? Kind of weird.
Not good.
I will say this. I disagree.
Kind of a fucking isosceles head.
She's got a warrior skull. That's what we call a warrior skull in the business.
She could run towards a door and break it with her head. What do you think?
Exactly. Sure. She's got a prominent cranial ridge alone that makes her the rival of Genghis Khan, John McCain, Fortnite Ninja, all those guys. She conveys power with their skull shape.
Her attack rating is through the roof.
I mean, her attack rating is...
Senator Warren's favorite movie, John Carter of Mars.
I could easily imagine Klobuchar riding like a great white steed into battle, wielding a large great sword, leather armor, just ending on her upper thigh, hair blowing.
All right, thank you, Dr. Branson. We will check in again with you later. Thanks so much for standing by.
Wait, one last thing. Bloomberg is 5'10". Bloomberg is 5'10".
Okay, get him out of here. Get him out. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Enough.
That was thanks, Dr. Branson.
Get off your phone. You're not even taking this seriously.
Oh.
This is the fate of our country. And we got millennials on their phones doing God knows what, like Angry Birds.
It was debate.
Time for another candidate profile.
Let's go. Let's make this one count. Don't look at it.
She said if the number of justices is increased, quote, it would make the court appear partisan. It would be one
Let's hope this next candidate isn't some schmuck.
judges to have more people who vote the way we want them to. Is Justice Ginsburg wrong? Well, if all we
Alright. It's time.
Eyes closed.
It's closed.
Hand. Cold. You're cold. There you go. There you are.
Grab it. One.
Mayor P.
Oh. Fuck out of here, Steyer. Mayor Pete. Pete is a shadow jester from the Obsidian Realm. He dislikes loud noises. He's a little bit of a freak, and he's known for his jokes. He likes to dance and sing, and he knows a bunch of little tunes that'll make the king of the kingdom very, very pleased while he secretly steals the gold from underneath his throne.
He's a disgraced former mayor. He's been indicted out of office in the war. He was a child soldier, Captain Pete. They call him the Mayor of War. Mayor Captain Pete Buttigieg. He had a bandolier. He was always fully strapped. He had Uzis. He had a tiny gun on his ankle. He would rappel down into the town square and execute every man, woman, and child, and unborn child. And this is a guy who just, he's too violent to be president.
He had a sash that says mayor,
he's a killing
bullets
machine.
all over it.
And you can see it in his empty eyes that he will kill again.
And yes, let's calculate his electability ranking right now, so we can figure out this son of a bitch. Now I'm going to take a look at his face right now. It looks very unusual face. It's not the type of face you like to look at.
Captain
here,
Mayor Captain Pete. Some people theorize him to be one of the elder Smurfs. Some people say that he is Papa Smurf's brother.
He gets a 5 on each cheek. That's 10 electability points.
He's got 2 rosy cheeks. Now, cheeks can be rosy. You can blush, but you can also be enraged and actually.
Like a little boy, like a
you
child.
can flush your cheeks like a blowfish, and that's how Pete.
Now Pete is
That's how Pete.
Pete does not have breasts. We can get rid of that. He's very small.
I think the perfect job. My verdict is the perfect job for Mayor Pete is he should be like a branch manager for a library or something like that.
Very good.
Did you have one?
I already did mine.
Did you have? Oh, you had a verdict, or that was an analysis.
I
did an analysis and a verdict.
I analyzed his electability rating as 10, one for each of his little boy cheeks. What is this? You have to. No. I have no idea what that implies.
Mr. Pete.
We have no penis data on this man, so if you want to do some jokes, you're gonna have to, you know.
Do we undecided voter pool? Can we?
My mood is gagging right now. I gotta go poo poo real bad, guys. I don't know what's going on. I think there's something wrong with that food you gave us, man. Morale's very low
good
over
food.
here.
It's from Gino's down on Walnut Street.
Megan, what do you think about Captain Pete?
Gino's a good man.
He got baby boomer energy, man. I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? Can I go to the bathroom?
Megan, now you identify as a member of Gen X.
Yeah. I mean,
You don't-
I'm fiscally Gen X, but I'm socially millennial, if that makes any sense.
Sure.
White male?
Why not?
Yes.
Can you hand the mic to disabled vet?
Thank you.
Disabled vet, Chef Rob, would you be willing to salute Captain Mayor Pete on his service in the debate tonight?
I think these shirts cutting my circulation off.
Okay, no one take the shirts off. Okay,
Leave 'em on.
just keep the rip it at top if you have to.
How much longer is this going on, Derek?
Asexual guy. You don't need a mic. You don't need a mic. Give it back.
Give him the mic.
Just thumbs up or
Let's
thumbs
hear-
down.
let's hear it from him.
Mayor Pete.
Oh.
He's becoming a little bit sexual throughout the night. Hey, white male, you might have to trade shirts with white male asexual.
We need to have him neutered. Get him to the neutering office and have his, wiener cut.
Neutering office. Back to us.
Uh-oh.
Back to us. Thanks. Thanks so much for that. Maggie.
Yep.
Thanks so much for interning again. Sorry we had to fire you.
What?
Oh, you were fired before.
You were fired.
Oh, yeah.
Your performance was
And thank you for coming back and being our intern again free of charge. It was very adult of you to do that. Now, we interviewed a candidate. Is that right?
That's correct. We interviewed a man who has been misrepresented.
A man who's been mispronounced, apparently. Fucking
Misrepresented by the
buttermouth over
news
here.
media
Butterlips can't
and the
say a
liar
word.
Media, and he has not been given a fair shake by the Chris Hayes of the world and the
There's only so many candidates that can fit on the debate stage, and you got guys like Captain Pete over here who are just territorial. They're gonna throw guys off the stage. You can't get everybody up there.
No.
You have to get a certain number of votes. You have to collect whatever. But we managed to snag one of the up and coming most secret candidates of all
got a
time.
dark horse candidate.
There, some candidates you don't even know about until after the election happens, and then the results come out, and you're like, "What the fuck? Who's that guy?"
He won. I didn't even hear that guy, and he's the winner.
We managed to get an interview with one of these unknown players of the. It's kind of like you unlock a secret character in Mortal Kombat, and it would just be like a palette swap of Sub-Zero, I'm thinking back to there's a character named Rain, there's a character named Ermac, and these guys did not have unique personalities, but what they did have is they were unlockable characters, and you were very excited to see them in your roster.
That's correct.
And this is exactly like one of those.
They were a different color from the character you already unlocked.
I remember I would go on Newgrounds, and I would play it would be like Super Mario Brothers XXX. And it would be Super Mario Brothers, but it would be a palette swap, and it would they would just make Mario's body be peach colored and give him a tiny penis. And to me, that was the craziest thing in the world.
Yeah, and some of them, they had the racist versions where he wore the quick KKK hood. I mean, not to get political, but some people like to play those.
And to be clear, this guy we interviewed is not in the KKK.
No.
Well, actually, I don't know. We didn't ask him.
Well, yeah.
Next time we interview a candidate, that's going to be our first question. So this is our interview. We recorded earlier, pre-recorded, with Big Martin, Big Bird, fringe candidate from Wyoming. We're here today with the president, or the candidate for president. We are here today with a candidate who has been excluded from the Democratic National debates. So you wanna introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Martin Big Bird. So nice to meet you.
Big Martin Big Bird. So is your first name Big?
No. It's Big Martin.
Big Martin.
Followed shortly by Big Bird.
Let's call you Mr. Big Bird.
Mr. Big
Excellent.
Figure out if you can do this job, be a president of the United States.
Oh, I can.
First question, why are you named that?
Named.
Now, what would you say is your biggest weakness as a presidential candidate?
Okay, that was actually on my list, so I was gonna
know if we were.
I was gonna go off my list.
I would gladly.
Are you
I thought
gonna?
we were gonna like take turns.
Answer.
What is your big? Or no, he just did that one. What do you,
I would gladly answer it again.
How do you?
I am self-employed, and I am a boxcar repairman, entrepreneur, and father of none. I have concluded my answer.
Thank you, sir.
And you're running for president.
Yes.
To be clear, how old are you?
I am 34 years old, and by the time of the election, I would become 35, and it would be the best birthday present. I say.
Well, if you count the time that you spent in the womb, that puts you well over 35.
When you're born, that's actually your first birthday, because the day you're born is a birth. Literally,
That's when conception is the beginning of life.
And you're only conceived when you actually come out of the pussy.
You are conceived when you are born as a single-celled organism in your father's testicles.
What, you mean a cum?
A cum, one semen.
I believe that you take one sperm from one ball, take it another from another ball, put them together, and that's you.
Well, we don't have to ask that question.
That's true. But once you are elected president, what can you do to make the new seasons of The Simpsons good?
It's my belief that I believe we should employ more pedophiles because.
Oh, hold on now.
Well, let him talk.
Hold
you don't
on.
know what he's gonna say.
As writers, because they don't have enough time. They have all the time in the world, did not have enough time. And together, if we gave them something to do, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. That's illegal.
So what state do you represent, Mr. Big Bird?
I represent every single one of God's great United States of America.
Well, what state?
America.
What? Yeah.
America.
What?
America.
What hometown are you from? What's your hometown?
I am from the humblest town in the whole world, and that is Suck Ditch, Wyoming.
Can you tell us a little bit about Suck Ditch?
It's where I'm from.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself finding $20 inside the Oval Office. Would you like to know who is my first lady?
Hold on. I'll ask the questions here. Who's your first lady going to be?
I don't remember.
You are under oath, sir.
Yes, I am. I look better on the floor.
Now, at a recent town hall meeting, you were quoted as saying, Borough Councilman Larry Roscoe continues to buzz my apartment with helicopters. In his attempts to disrupt my efforts to destroy his career, this injustice will not stand. As president, I will shoot down all helicopters. I will cleanse you from this earth, you fucking scum. You will all taste the full power of my blade. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Now, do you think that this position on helicopters could be seen as divisive or unpresidential by some voters?
Who said that? Me?
That was you.
Was that me? I don't believe it.
We're trying to get to the Straight Talk Express. And you're just coming at us with all this pre-rehearsed lines, trying to sound good.
This is very divisive language you're using here.
Now, who's your first lady? Are you doing a lot of interviews like this? Or you're just drawing shit, aren't you?
I'm taking notes.
Do you want to show the camera what you're doing?
No.
There,
My private
gentlemen,
notes.
there,
Look what you,
there are,
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
there are thousands of unkissed forehead babies in this United States.
Hospitals, should they be open? Should they exist?
24-hour closed hospital.
War.
My idea
wars.
of enact.
Well, I'm trying to go down the issues here. Wars.
Wars.
Which ones will we be in?
Which ones interest me? I would be glad to answer. As soon as I figure out which one we're in, I will go straight to the front line myself, just like General Patton would when he was president.
Would you, as president, promise to work for free?
Freedom?
Right now.
Did you
right
say
now? Right
freedom?
now. Would you do it? Would
Answer
you?
the
Did
question,
you
sir.
say freedom?
Answer the question.
Would you work for free today? Can you make that promise today?
Sure, because then I could apply for welfare.
If somebody put a gun to your head and said, you have 5 seconds to eliminate one Olympic sport, which sport would that be?
Very simple. I would simply suck
Time's
on the
up.
gun.
Time's up.
I would suck the gun. I would suck the gun
Time's
until
up.
it is no longer operable.
You've died.
Thank
died.
you. Thank you very much.
But that will cost you.
Put it on my bill.
Election fraud. Would you commit it to become president?
See,
Bob Dole is famously in the Super Bowl commercial for Viagra.
Super Dole.
And it was kind of like about how, even though he's really old, his dick can get hard and pleasure his wife, Elizabeth Dole, or whoever her name is. So, if you were president, let me reframe this. If you were running for president and then you lost and then you got really old and your dick didn't work anymore, would you use Viagra to fuck Bob Dole's wife?
I would use Viagra for pleasure. Solo style.
And you're 34 years old, you said?
34 years old.
Did you go to college?
Yes.
Now here's a one that's just for fun. It's a fun one. Which magic spell from Harry Potter do you think that Baby Yoda would use to eliminate the national debt?
This is just a fun one.
It's just a little bit of fun.
I would say...
Answer the question!
The Harry spell.
He hasn't even read the book, has he?
Maybe you
You haven't even read the book.
Senator... Oh, you're not a senator. I keep saying that. Mr.
I am a sinner.
Let's say there's a murderer and he's murdered your wife, sir, and he's out on bail and he finds you and you have a new wife and he murders your second wife too. But then he gets a parking ticket on the way out of town and the cop realizes this is the guy that murdered both of that guy's two wives. And at that moment, the cop doesn't have his service weapon on him, which is it's like an automatic rifle. It could shoot like 1,000 bullets in a second and just like blow up a person. But he doesn't have it on him. He left it at home under lock and key. Except who has the key? His son. His son is only 12 years old. He opens up the door. He pulls open the door to this huge weapon. It can just fucking obliterate anybody. And he wants to show his friend Tommy from down the street. And he's like, Tommy, look at this huge weapon. Tommy's just gone in a spray of blood. Would you give that officer, would you suspend him from the force, sir?
I would hire Tommy.
He's dead.
You mean the other kid? The gunman?
Yeah.
The underage gunman. You would hire the underage gunman to be a police officer.
I would pass a law.
Do you think we could turn maybe a lot of these school shooters
Would eliminate age
into
limit.
policemen?
Therefore, there would be no underage. Just age.
You're taking this directly out of Joe Biden's campaign book, sir.
Just Dobb. Date of birth.
I was just trying to throw you off, but we thank you for your service.
Excellent.
Thank you for your efforts to try to become president of the United States.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us in the campaign hallway.
Anytime, boys, gentlemen.
Thank you for coming on. Here's your
You are my best friends.
here's a little
this
treat
very
for you.
moment. Is this
It's just a
me?
little treat. It's a little something
For me?
yeah, in case you win. You have to give it back if you lose though.
You've just paid the American people.
Back to you, us in the studio in the future.
Very good.
Oh yeah.
Now let's get an analysis on that fella.
That was Big Martin, Big Bird.
Big Martin, Big Bird. Sponsored by Hooters Wyoming International, he tells us. Now this guy's he's a dark horse candidate, people. He's coming from behind at a light speed. And he's blowing all the other candidates' dresses up above their heads, and we can see all their panties. He's a freak. He's a psycho. He's gonna bring this country back on track. And he's gonna put all the other candidates in the zoo where they belong. Any analysis?
What?
Any further analysis on this man?
I don't know. That guy was weird.
I thought he was good. I thought he he got in touch with the American people.
Smelled like onions.
Onions? Well, I think his electability right.
Maggie.
I'm gonna have to. I might get a little generous here, but I'm gonna have to, give him an electability rating of pi. And that's the
Speaking
number
of pi, Maggie, could you do me? Well, first of all, you gotta do the hand thing. He just drew on the board.
That's an
obviously.
imaginary number.
Over there.
Because the idea of him losing is imaginary to me.
Beautiful, great. Thanks so much. Thanks, Maggie.
Lower.
Don't touch the faces. You gotta send those back after we're done with them.
I don't want to touch the poo.
Don't touch
Could
that.
you go
It's
get
very
me?
toxic.
Go to the green room. Get me I want a slice of pizza, pepperoni.
Okay.
Don't forget a napkin. I am a messy eater, and pop that bad boy in the microwave for.
Hey, refill the 7-Up.
Pop that bad boy in the microwave for 30. What? Well, yeah. What do you think? A minute or 30?
I usually do 30.
30. Yep.
Maybe, yeah, 30.
30 is good. Because I actually don't like it cold. A lot of people have a room temperature pizza. I don't care for it. I prefer a nice warm. I don't want it to be fucking hot because the cheese just melts to the plate and the bread turns all weird.
What kind of pizza?
Pepperoni. Do you want me to write it down?
Yeah.
Don't write it down. You don't. She has to learn how to memorize words. And this doesn't help. This is in kindergarten. We're not writing words down.
Can we get a shot of this order, please? It says pizza.
Nobody can see that shit.
It says pizza.
Nobody can see that shit.
Pizza pepperoni 30. There you go.
Well, let's analyze Yang here. Let's see what he
We already did that. What do you mean, Yang? We did that fucking
he's
ages
on the
ago.
screen. Are you paying attention?
Who cares? Can you? Yeah.
This is the
We got a
future.
cramped studio here, folks.
This is a solid wall right here. They're closing in on us, people. We're freaking the fuck
Can
out.
we? What's going on? Can we check in on the voter pool, please?
Yeah, we got a little bit of a situation on our hands. Rob, I think there's something wrong with Rob.
What's going on?
Are you guys? Is this production insured? Or
Not at all. Insurance costs money,
Rob,
which we do not have.
Chef Rob. Someone give him a cough drop.
Please help him.
I think.
Good Lord.
I think
Okay,
the
come back
the
to
shirt
us.
was
Come
too
back to us.
tight.
Come back to us. 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 Come back to us.
Don't show this.
Don't show that shit. Someone get that shirt off of him. I think it's cutting off his fucking oxygen. Maggie, don't do that. Maggie, if you can hear me, continue to go get my pizza. Okay.
Now that he's unconscious, he is actually a disabled vet. So
He's a veteran character of the TruthPoint universe. And
yes.
for that, we salute him the same way we salute all disabled vets. Chef Rob and Mayor Captain Pete alike.
Not the disabled vets on the other side of the teams. No. They can take a hike, really.
Other side, oh, you mean disabled veteran terrorists?
Them, yes.
Yeah. We give them the one-fingered salute.
What are we going to give them medicine? No. We need that medicine.
Which, folks, have we talked about coronavirus? You know, there's a number of issues that have not come up on the debate tonight.
What is coronavirus?
We don't know. That's the craziest thing, is that it's actually an unknown. If you look at coronavirus's power level, it's 3 question marks.
That's Bernie.
Well, that could easily be.
No. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
And instead of likes, it's deaths.
We got our top scientists on the coronavirus. They're figuring out how to make a vaccine that doesn't give us autism. And we'll have it soon enough. You get that loaded up in your arm, and
can we check back in on the voter pool? What's going on over?
Let's see what's happening.
Rob, I don't know where Rob is.
Why is the asexual male not wearing his shirt?
Asexual male, what's going on?
You told us we could take him off.
We did not tell you.
I said you could. I said take Rob's
You
shirt
said
off.
that guy.
No.
Should I get this kid to take his shirt off too?
Wait.
I mean, we can tell he's a white male.
White male, do not remove your shirt.
Leave the shirt on.
White male, does he know? Can he hear me?
I think he can. No, that's why he's confused. He can't hear you.
Okay, back to us.
Well.
Back to us. Get off the.
You all need to leave the shirts on.
Maggie, yes, please.
So we know who you represent.
Thanks. This is pepperoni. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Piping hot. Root beer to Dril.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is
I
this?
thought you'd want to change it up. Like you want the same thing.
No, if I wanted to change it up, I'd say change it up on me. I did not. I said I wanted a refill of my 7-Up, not to change it up.
You actually didn't say anything. You just handed it to me.
Fuck that.
Thanks, Maggie.
A&W is here.
Yeah,
what does A&W stand for? Ass and wiener?
The interns like me because I actually treat them nice.
No.
They don't like you because you're a nerd.
Well, you know, when a nerd fucking wants 7-Up instead of drinking root beer like a child?
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. You're way too lenient.
Maggie,
you're training them into being
you can
soft.
Yeah, you can go ahead and give them the 7-Up. Thanks. What? Where are you going? Come back. Here. Your job is behind here.
I can't drink this. I need my straw. Where's my straw?
Don't get him the straw. Don't get him the straw this time. Thank you.
I don't think we even have any straws.
This might as well be a can of urine if I don't have my straw.
You wish
it
were a can of urine?
How am I going to drink it? Medically, my lips are longer than the normal man. And this has been medically verified by a doctor.
You need a medically... Shut the fuck up.
I need this fucking straw to get the liquid through my mouth, or else I will choke to death.
Just do one of the things. Use your pen, pop the bottom, and drain it.
What the fuck was that? No, I need a straw. I need a tube in my mouth.
Well, you never been to college?
I need a feeding tube like Terry Schiavo, or I'll freak the fuck out and die.
You got a lot in common with Terry Schiavo. You know what I mean?
No.
Because you're, Anyway, what do we, do we...
I guess I'll just, starve to death with water.
Can we go to... We're going to do our next segment.
Thirst.
We're going to do our next segment, if you shut up.
Yes.
Yes, okay. We've got coming up later. We've got. I was gonna say coming up later, but we've got Christopher Hitchens, I believe, calling in.
Christopher, hello.
Chris.
A pleasure to be here, of course.
There he is.
Christopher?
Christopher, how you
Yes, I'm
doing?
here. Well, I wish I could say better. I am in hell.
You are in hell, yes.
Hey, not just you, buddy. Look at the state of the country.
Well, I think I'd rather be here than in Iowa. That's a bit of humor, of course. However, notwithstanding the fact that I am in hell, suffering as a slave of Satan, it would be fallacious in the extreme to thereby posit the existence of a god, simply because I am trapped in hell for all eternity.
Yes, sir.
And we thank you for your service.
Thank you. Now, are they waterboarding
course.
you down there, and is it torture?
Well, I can only say that they're only mildly diverting pastimes down here in hell. I am...
Truthbot, can you turn down the
assigned to
hell noises a little bit? Holy fuck, I can barely hear Christopher Hitchens.
You need to make him a little bit louder.
No.
Okay.
Christopher Hitchens, could you speak a little bit louder over the thriving, the throngs of the masses
Shadow
of the hell
Incorporated
people?
and tell them to get their Truthbot in line.
Yes, of course. Well, I must make apologies, of course, for my roommate, Jim Morrison of Doors fame. He is rather keen on tuning his new bass guitar that he purchased down here. I'm also roommates with Fred the Baker of Dunkin' Donuts advertisements, as well as Uday Hussein, son of Saddam.
He's my favorite Hussein.
Well, indeed, and apart from the fact that he is mildly diverting, I must say that this room is not the proper environment for a phone call.
Maggie, could you please get off your phone? We are interviewing Christopher Hitchens. This is his first interview since he's been in hell.
Do you even know who this is?
Christopher.
Do you even know who he is?
Mr. Hitchens, sir, King. What
Yes,
is
we just read the screen.
what is the attitude in hell tonight? How are people watching the debate?
We are watching the debate. Need give no secret away to inform you that hell is highly in favor, strong stomping ground for Donald Trump in the general election. In the meantime, as the primary season winds its way forth, I must say that Mayor Pete is picking up increasing support amongst the ranks of the denizens of hell. Not 5 minutes ago, one of my tormentors, who resembles Hooch the dog from the famous Turner and Hooch film of the 1980s, opined to me rather favorably upon the bearing of Mayor Pete. Indeed, one looked no further than the enthusiasts of Max's SimCity games for political timber of his
You're losing
caliber.
us with all these highbrow references, Mr. Hitchens.
Yeah.
Bottom of the line, you're saying the favorite in hell tonight, they're going to vote for Mr. Captain Pete, Hero, Mr.
yes.
Veteran War Mayor Pete.
No, they are in
Without
hell,
a doubt,
so
yes.
their delegates are worth 0 points from what I hear, because that's just one of the punishments that comes with being in hell.
Now, in hell, do you guys have your own elections? You guys vote for a mayor of hell, or how does that work?
Yes, in fact, we do. The mayor of hell at this point is that rather likable doctor of TV fame, Cliff Huxtable. Now, I know you might be saying that Bill Cosby is the real person, Cliff Huxtable's a character. He is ruling instead of Bill Cosby upon his final descent into hell whenever he does, in fact, expire in his earthly presence.
Bill Cosby is half dead already, so
That's
mean,
correct.
half of him is in hell, I would believe.
Yes, that's right, and he rules in the familiar form of Cliff Huxtable.
What? So
please
what,
go ahead.
Is George H.W. Bush, probably one of the most famous politicians to go to hell in the past,
Yes.
I'd say 5 years or so.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Is he completely out of the public life? Is he just relaxing? What's going on with him?
He is a rather prominent figure in hell. If you know anything about the architecture of hell, of course you know that there are concentric circles in which each ring of damned people are meant to suffer. Alongside this is a staircase, as you might find in a baseball stadium, something of that nature. George H.W. Bush is consigned to a lifetime of going down those stairs in a wheelchair, not unlike a crude simulacrum of Nordberg in the Naked Gun films.
Oh, well, that's a raw deal right
So,
there.
when you die, you're still in a wheelchair, is that right?
He is, certainly. My lower extremities resemble spider legs, not unlike those seen in the Wild Wild West film.
We've all seen the film.
Starring Will Smith.
That's correct.
Now, Will Smith's still alive, not in hell, is that correct?
He is still alive, so far as I know. I cannot say the same for that charming dancer
For
who
his
lived
for his
within,
career, hey, he might be alive, but his career's still in the.
I believe
right?
Will Smith is
Just a
slated
little
to
bit of a
be
joke.
going to Scientology.
Now, did you see Gemini Man or Gemini Man? Gemini Man. You get movies down there in hell.
Juana Man.
Yeah.
Juana Man.
Juana Man. Yes.
About the charming wastrel who plays in the WNBA. That film?
Yes.
Magic Mike, or Little Mike, or whatever the movie's called. Christopher Hitchens, famously, you ran against God, or not ran against God, but speaking of God, or speaking of elections, you know, religion hasn't really come up that much in the Democratic debate this year. You know, you got some guys who, you know, can't even imagine a God, Andrew Yang. Some guys who know there's a God but wish to fight against him, Captain Pete Buttigieg. And then you got some guys who say they're Jewish, and I don't even know what that means really. What do you think God thinks? First of all, is God real? Second of all, what does God think about the election? 3, why does no one on earth care about God anymore? Is he losing his luster, as it were? He's too old, no one gives a shit.
Well, the mad dictums of a celestial North Korea certainly hold little sway down here in hell, where we are consigned to serve Lord Satan in perpetuity. With that said, I would say on the debate stage tonight to look for Tom Steyer, a typical Islamofascist, a secret Muslim to be sure, continuing the march of political Islam through the corridors of power. This is a known attribute in his deportment and bearing, and must be on the watch for Islamofascists of his stripe gaining the credibility of a Democratic nomination.
Now,
certainly,
it is known that when you die, whether you go to heaven or hell, you do receive a glass orb through which you can see any place in the world, and oftentimes you're visited by visions which are horrifying to you. You might see a previous lover now happy with a new love, things like that. When you look into your glass orb of fate, what kind of things do you see, Mr. Hitchens?
Yes, well, you're quite right to suggest this about the orb that is issued to each of us, and mine provides a live view of the Bull and Finch pub in Boston, better known as the Cheers Bar. I see a perpetual stream of tourists and fans of the popular 80s sitcom ordering burgers named for Norm and drinking endless steins of ale.
You know that I looked this up recently. In that show, Norm, the mailman who's an alcoholic, although he looks very old to us, he was actually only 28 years old.
Interesting.
Christopher Hitchens, thank you so much for joining us tonight on Live from Hell. We will see you soon, hopefully.
The pleasure's all mine.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Very nice.
Do we,
It's time for another, It's time for, I think it's boss time. Do you think it's boss time?
It's boss time, ladies and gentlemen. TruthBot, we are going to be discussing another candidate, much like Big Martin Big Bird, who has been excluded from the debates. I speak, of course, of the man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Boss.
Let's get that analysis
Can
on
we,
there.
let's throw that graphic up there, TruthBot.
TruthBot. There it is. Jeff Boss is a very, very dark horse candidate. He's got a very long track
He's the
record
most
of
dark,
being a dark horse.
most horse-like.
He's very nice. He's a Manchurian candidate. He is a self-described Manchurian candidate who is running under the NSA did 9/11 ticket. Now, the NSA did 9/11 ticket believes that NSA did 9/11. Now, I personally disagree. I don't think NSA
Well,
did
at least
9/11.
they actually stand for what they say they stand for, right?
Yeah. Now, he says another one of Jeff Boss's positions is that now George W. Bush
Can we bring up the
killed
Jeff Boss?
over 100 people to get elected.
Can we bring up the Jeff Boss
Yes.
website?
Let's see the
We're
website.
gonna load up. This is another web-only candidate, much like Bernie Sanders.
Let's get a look at some of these links.
You can go to bossforsenate.com.
Yes.
And and you're gonna see a bunch of links. You're gonna see a big load of text, and I'm just gonna read a little bit of what he said here.
Absolutely.
So going down the website, you can see he says, impeach Donald Trump for allowing or authorizing the NSA to kill Jeff Boss. So first thing you got to know about Jeff Boss, he is a pro-Jeff Boss candidate. I have filed a federal lawsuit under the Bivens Act and on the Paula Jones Supreme Court ruling that no one in government is immune from prosecution. The President of the United States has authorized the NSA to kill Jeff Boss for whistleblowing.
That's correct.
I will be on the ballot for Congress from New York City 2018. This is a little outdated. 550 plus people, 20 military in uniform, and a former vice president, all confirming my story on camera with 50 sworn affidavits. So this is a guy with a lot of experience of having the NSA try to kill him.
You can go on the website. You can rent a car that was set up to kill him.
I've
had numerous rent-a-cars like the last one that almost killed me, and it did kill my dog, Wolfie. I will update shortly with the other car companies and proof from mechanics that said the car was rewired. The mechanics had never seen a car with a fuse box like the one that was rented to me. And,
It says, I witnessed the NSA arrange the 9/11 attacks, 9/11 attacks, which makes you kind of think, well, the only black mark on Jeff Boss's record is why didn't he stop the attacks if he, like, literally watched it happen.
that's going to affect his electability rating. That's going to knock
definitely,
it down a peg or two.
that takes him from an A+ to an A, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
And he says, I have asked Edward Snowden to be my VP in 2020, which, I mean, Edward Snowden lives in Russia, so I don't know if he's just going to be... Vice president doesn't really do anything. He'd probably just be vice president and live in Moscow. Like, doesn't fucking matter.
Well, if the NSA is trying to kill Jeff Boss, he's probably going to be normal president pretty soon.
That's a good point. But is he going to be the president in Russia or
the normal president? There's only one normal president.
He's got a bunch of links down here.
He's got links up the wazoo.
Cell phone tower put up across the street from my apartment. So, you know, if you ever want to learn about what's going on in the world, you go to bossforsenate.com, and you can learn about cell phone tower put up across the street from my apartment.
Now, Jeff Boss, he can. Now, Jeff Boss's game plan will be to go to Mayor Pete, knock the crap out of him. I'm going to put some X's on his eyes to signify that he had the crap knocked out of him. Then he's going to go to Big Martin, Big Bird, and say, hey, listen up, you goofy motherfucker. I don't think that your position is very good. I don't think that...
You okay? You drop your shit.
I dropped my shit.
We've got backup, Marcus.
I got a
It's
backup.
okay.
Don't
No.
worry, people. So he's going to...
It's okay, Maggie.
He's going to destroy
It's okay,
Big
Maggie.
Martin.
Sit there. Don't be on your
with
phone.
a gun.
Put away your phone, please. Put it in your pants.
Big Martin is
Put
going
it.
to blow
Thank
up.
you.
He's done. He's got X's on his eyes. He's done. Now what's going to... Now, where's Jeff going to go now? He's going to go south, and he's going to go to Mexico to get the Latino vote.
There you go.
Latino vote. The Latino vote. He's gonna get the Latino vote.
You gotta put the. Did you put the little?
It's on there. It's on there. You go.
That's the little Latino. Back to us, please. That's the little Latino mark on the E there.
That's right. We need a map here. Let me pull the map.
Can we switch? Go to the voter pool, please.
Is this Jeff Bosca? Is he one of those Wahlburger boys?
You mean Mark Wahlberg?
No, well, you remember that show Wahlburgers about them boys that had that hamburger joint? He looks like one of those. He looks like the guy they call Nacho.
The guy who goes around punching Vietnamese guys.
No. That's Mark. This one's. I'm talking about Nacho. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about?
Well, none of the candidates.
We need
are
somebody to wear the
Nacho's the one
Latino.
that
That skill isn't useful.
Nacho
tonight.
will eat anything. That's like kind of his
Maggie,
deal.
back to us, please. Maggie, can you go out to the voter pool and put on the shirt that says Latino female? Okay, thank you.
This is
Thank you.
This is the American countryside.
Are you sure that's...
Go ahead. Yeah. Go. Thanks so much.
This is
Maggie.
This is where Boss is.
Or never mind.
right now.
I got it.
Boss is going to take Texas, the Latino vote. He's going to go north to Madison, Wisconsin. He's going to blow.
You gotta
the
label
fucking
Mexico.
He's going to take over this whole state. He's going to make everyone in this state a slave of Jeff Boss. And once that happens, that it's over. You can just tell the slaves to vote for whoever you want because they're your slaves. And he's going to win that state easily, handily, once he enslaves the population. And this is the Great Lake where Jeff Boss will go and get baptized and become a true
That's
murder
Brooklyn,
freak.
New York City, baby.
That's not Brooklyn. I don't even know why you're writing on the map. You're
Do you
not
wanna become
discussing
a
any
journalist?
sort of strategy. You're just making a buffoon of yourself, trying to ruin Jeff Boss's battle plan.
Maggie, right in the middle there for us, please. Right next to white male, thanks.
Let's see.
Asexual white male, could you move one to the left?
I gotcha.
One to the left. One to my left. One to your right. One to your right. Asexual white male. Back in your.
You didn't give me a chance to even figure it out. You didn't let me figure it out.
You were fucking in that spot earlier. You were in that spot early. Why the fuck did you move? Why'd you move? You don't know.
Because I got tired sitting on the stool.
You don't fucking know. You have no idea.
You sat a stool up 3 hours. You're sitting in a chair.
Back to
You
us.
need to bring the white
Cut their
males
mic.
to the front.
Cut their mic.
You need to bring both of the white males to the front.
Quiet. Continue your thing.
Okay, I'm sorry. What state is this? This is Mimal. This is the Elf. You remember the this is Iowa. And this is where Joe Biden died.
You got any calls? You can throw a call at us.
Let's get a call in. Let's see. Any callers?
No.
Okay, no callers. The
Folks-
viewers have given up on
Folks,
us.
dial that number on your screen.
But we're still going to discuss this battle plan. We're going to get Jeff Boss in the White House, right here, the White House. WH. So we got Steve on the horn.
We got comedian Steve is waiting to. Is he ready? Yeah.
Is he ready?
I think he can hear
He
us.
looks ready.
Okay. Why don't you have a seat? We'll introduce our. This is Have a fucking.
What are you doing with that map? That costs $11.
Well, sit down. Come
That costs
on,
11
man.
No, I don't have to sit down for anyone.
We're having a. Off of them, please. We don't want to see them. We're having a special guest halftime show. This is kind of like, imagine the best Lizzo concert in the world. Now I haven't seen her.
I can't imagine that because I don't know who that is.
People love her. This is going to be 1,000 times better than that. This is a guy. He's done open mic, stand up, comedy.
A new caller approaches.
Hey, have you heard of Steve Schauberg, open mic stand up comedian?
He's a gag
Yeah, I
artist.
can't recall the name.
What?
Can't recall the name.
He's one of the best gag artists on the market. You're not going to find anyone better than this guy.
This guy's done open mic for years. He's really honed the craft. He's been in the TRUTHPOINT Center for Performing Arts. He's been on the stage every Thursday afternoon. And this is his big shot, and we're happy to give it to him. What?
Thought wants your attention.
A new caller approaches.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know,
Hello?
yeah.
The truth thought. Oh, who's this new caller?
Yeah, listen, guys, I don't know about president, but I can tell you one thing. Bernie Sanders is the only candidate who should be a playable character in Smash Brothers. He would be a top-tier character. He would have a powerful up smash capable of KOing people at low percentages. He would have a spammable projectile.
No.
Captain Pete Buttigieg could just be a... They could literally take Snake's moveset.
Don't come on here with political opinions like that.
Take Snake's
This is not a
moveset and
politics
just give
show.
it
This
to
is
Captain
a
Mayor
debate
Pete
analysis
Buttigieg.
program.
Captain Mayor Pete Buttigieg, I had a dream that he was standing behind a child soldier with the little child soldier's tiny little baby head in his hand, and he just like... And a lot of my dreams are prophetic, so it could have been something he did in the past when he was fighting the war in Serbia, and it could have been something that happened in the future when he's fighting the war in Serbia again.
Please listen to
We
me.
need another candidate.
Yeah,
don't
what's
we?
up?
A new caller approaches.
No, we don't
Why?
need callers.
We're
need
about to
candidates.
fucking do the stand-up comedy thing.
No.
Comedian Steve is waiting for us.
We need comedian Steve. We got like 8 more
He's
candidates
got
to
he's
go
got
through.
fucking jokes ready to go. Yeah, do we have a caller? Let's hear it.
No more callers.
Yes.
Callers are dead. Everyone listening to this show on the phone is dead to me. They're gone.
Hello?
Hey. What do you think about Kojima's army of mutant men?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This is debater now. You're not even watching the debate.
You blew it. You blew it.
What is wrong with these people?
Hey, thanks so much. It's great to be here. Thanks for having me. Great to be here on the TRUTHPOINT, the main stage. Finally, here we are, and we're here for the president debates, everybody. And man, they are trying to figure out, can we do it? Can we turn America blue? And hey, I know another thing that's turning blue is our faces. We're holding our breath, waiting to see who it's gonna be. Hey, we got this Bernie Sanders guy. Man, this guy's old. Hey, nothing the left likes more than putting all their eggs in one 95-year-old heart attack basket. Man, this guy loves having heart attacks, huh? Hey, but no, this guy's old though. He loves the Green New Deal. He doesn't like fossil fuel. Doesn't like doing fossil fuel. Hey, he probably remembers the oil from when it was dinosaurs running around. They're probably his childhood friends and stuff. Hey, man, he's having heart attacks though. You know, Nixon put a bowling alley in the White House. FDR added a movie theater. Hey, Bernie's going to be the first guy to add a iron lung. Hey, but on the other hand, got this Joe Biden guy. Man, he's old too. Don't do it so much. He's got this guy, Joe Biden, he loves cutting Social Security. He loves sniffing little girls' hair. Man, this guy's got more screws loose in the Challenger space shuttle. And about as good a chance of taking off. If you know what I mean. But hey, seriously, it's time to put this filly out to pasture Joe. Somewhere he can just stare off into space and chew on a mouthful of little girl's hair like a Teddy Ruxpin doll. It's time. Hey, but Liz Warren, man, they say this lady, she's got a plan for everything. Yeah, I bet I know what her plan is for Monday morning to get in the damn unemployment line. Hey, I'll see you there, Lizzie. Hey, but seriously, folks, there's been a lot of talk about, is America ready? Is America ready for a woman president? You know, it's a serious concern because we got the president's in charge of the nukes, you know? Do we really want a president who's going to start yelling at the nukes? Start yelling at the nukes for, hey, why didn't you fix the garage door last weekend like you said you would? The nukes are just laying on the couch trying to relax. The nukes worked hard all week. Give the nukes a break is all I'm... Hey, but seriously, that lady's all right. Hey, and who's next? We got... Andrew Yang. Hey, math boy, I got an equation for you. My 2 fists plus your face. Boom. And I hope, I haven't been able to see anything that's happening on the thing tonight, so I hope, don't know who's there. Tom Steyer, don't know who that is. Amy Klobuchar, don't know. Pete Buttigieg. Hey, can I do this again? Sorry. Is this Yeah, looks like I'm getting the light. And thanks so much.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
I'm sorry, can I seriously do this again? I'm not acting. Can we cut? Hey, looks like I'm getting the light. Thanks, everybody.
Fuck does he mean do it again? It's live. What?
That was really funny.
Can we go to the voter pool?
Voter pool,
Yeah, what's up?
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
how funny was it?
On a scale of what to what?
Funny to not funny.
I would say it's fuggy.
All right.
Only funny thing that's been on this show tonight.
Ooh.
This guy is not asexual.
He's not even wearing his shirt.
He's not even wearing his fucking shirt anymore.
It was It was dirty. You saw
back
it.
to us. Back to us.
He hasn't tried to fuck me yet, and you know that must mean he's asexual.
Latino female, get off your phone.
Put a fucking shirt on or get off the set. You're not a voter.
Where's comedian Steve? Is he?
He's back here.
Can we
You
get
want
a
him to
shirt
come
on?
out?
Yeah, get him over here.
Let's get him.
Steve, come on.
Steve.
Funny guy.
Hey, great set.
Hey, thanks, man.
Hey, put on a shirt if you're gonna sit in the voter pool.
You're killing it, Steve.
You know, it's funny, I was kind of
Put on a shirt.
So get that
nervous
shirt on
before
there.
I got out there, but man, once you get on stage,
Put on a shirt.
it just takes over. And it,
Yeah.
hey, give me
Put
a
on
second. I'm gonna
shirt.
put on this shirt.
Put on a shirt.
Just put the shirt on. Your set is over.
How do you guys think this is going?
We're gonna ask the
We'll
questions.
tell you how it's going.
Give your mic
when
to
we
white
decide
male.
the winner of the election.
Give your mic to white male.
Hey, you like apples? I got a number. How about them apples?
Oh, he's doing a bit. He's doing a.
Okay.
That was in the.
You're not
Wahlberg.
You're not the.
You're
sta-
not being
you're not
the
the
white
fucking.
male that we
no,
paid
you're
you
not
to
the
be.
stand-up
I
comedian.
got
No.
inspired from that before.
You mean
You have
them?
one job. You have one job, and you're fucking it up.
Give
Who-
the mic.
who's
Give
got
the
one
mic back
job
to
and
Megan.
what are they doing?
Give your mic to Megan.
All right.
Megan, hold the mics for a minute, okay?
I don't think that was Wahlberg that said that though. Wasn't that the what done like the janitor that knew math good? Remember that movie when the janitor did math good?
Dude, where's my car?
Or wait, no, wait. Did he do math good or did he do art good? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Who,
What is she
are
talking
you
about?
are you watching the debates?
Yeah, dude.
What's up? How's it going?
I think that it looks like everybody's got a lot of great hustle, and they're playing dirty, but they're playing fair, and it's really any man's game here as long as it's a man.
Absolutely. They're playing hardball tonight.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get
They're
another.
going to be leaving the stage for unknown reasons.
Latino female, come here. Come to here. Come back here.
It looks like one of the candidates got eliminated from the stage on the debate, which I can't see right now.
Which one? Klobu?
They're getting eliminated. The debate has been canceled because
Stop showing them.
don't keep showing them.
Which one's that?
We're gonna keep doing breakdowns. Don't show them, please.
We got.
Don't show us or don't show them.
Don't show the public.
Truthbot.
But show us, right?
Truthbot, you're really fucking
I don't care
making me
what
upset.
they show you. You're useless.
Oh, yes.
Intern Maggie. Don't look.
Don't look. Latino female. Please pick a candidate.
There you go. Show the camera. Right there.
I can't see it. Lower. Down.
Klobuchar.
Whoa.
Great. Throw up that graphic.
Should I go back?
Amy Klobuchar is a insane person. She's the next president of the United States because she does not give a shit. She will knock your teeth out without even asking questions. She has a more political expertise under her belt than George Washington, in my opinion. Now this woman, she's a berserker, which means high attack power, high crit rate, and if you're on her staff, you better watch your ass, because she's coming after you. What are you gonna? You got some analysis?
The problem with debate is it's just talking, and nobody really cares about how good these people are at talking. Klobuchar, I don't remember one fucking thing she said ever. You know, you need to like set up some kind of like Ninja Warrior type like obstacle course. We need speed, agility, grip strength. These are the kind of things that we need in a president. We don't need to know if they're good at making closing statements. And if you look at the fucking debate screen behind us, it's like it looks like Joe Biden is trapped within the that's kind of funny. You're in hell, Joe. You're in hell. But seriously, folks, this is a fucking sham. This is really sad.
Nasty.
The only reason we have these debates is to lend an air of legitimacy to the fraud that is called democracy. You know, you have these people come out on stage, and then after it happens, like supposedly one of them won the debate. It's stupid.
I think the American people are winning because we got all these wonderful candidates to choose from. We got Boss, we got Big Bird. Either one
We're
of
going
these
again.
men are going to make the presidency.
Maggie!
Are gonna restore dignity to the White House. Because
Maggie!
right now the White House is a circus, and everyone
Maggie!
in the White House is either pissing on each other or being pissed on. Maggie, you better choose it.
Hand.
Choose it.
Go.
Delaney.
Show the camera.
Delaney, it's fucking Delaney. Don't read it.
Do the graphic. Back to your chair.
Delaney is a dark horse candidate from hell. He is coming out from the Atlantic Ocean, where he has been sleeping for 100,000 years, and he's gonna fuck the White House. He's gonna clobber the White House. And he's gonna knock the Capitol building. He's gonna knock the Lincoln Memorial down, and the Washington Monument and all that shit. And he doesn't even give a shit. He's a big boy. He's an important boy. He's a cop. He's a hard cop from the Bronx. He's on every social network known to man. He's posting everything. He's got all the information online, and he's gonna take you out. He's doing rude posts. He's doing the Bernie Sanders toxic media campaign. His ability is to steal the other candidates' abilities and take them for himself.
He's like Rogue from the X-Men, that chick with white hair.
He's like Kirby from Kirby.
He's got a lot of money, and that's the only thing, the only reason he was in the debate in the first place. Nobody knew who he was. He's not. I don't think he's even in the. I don't think he's running anymore.
No.
No, he's running.
I don't think he's.
He's running. He may have been silenced. The media may have been trying to push the narrative that he's not running, for their own demonic purposes or what have you. But he's going to be running. He's running the show, is what he's running, not just for president. And I don't know what you're
We're
doing.
gonna put him in the trash can. Right here.
Well, that is unverified.
Put him right in the fucking trash.
Unverified.
Goodbye.
That's unverified, so I'm going to have to erase that. He's definitely not in the trash can.
Can you guys hear me?
He's got X's on.
Hey,
yeah, what's up?
Hey, I got something to say. Hey, so the past few weeks, everybody's been saying, rest in power Kobe, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Yes.
All I'm saying is, rest in power Klobuchar. She's got no chance.
Why is she resting in power if she has no chance? Maybe
Rest in, wait,
power.
come back to it. Rest in, piss.
There we go.
Klobuchar.
Now that makes sense. Now I can agree
You
with
like that? That's pretty good, right?
I don't like piss, but I do like the sentiment.
I mean, that was pretty good, yeah.
Cool.
See, I told you she was good. I'm glad we got her on the show.
She's all right. We got any more candidates?
Voter pool.
Should we do Branson?
Voter pool.
We just did voter pool.
Yeah. No, I mean, what you want to talk to a man?
Here's what I'm thinking. We got all these candidates. No, put your fucking hand down. We've heard enough of you. Thanks.
What about that one?
I got a question if you let me ask it, Megan.
Yeah, well, what's up? What's the question?
We got all these candidates, and these are the candidates we're dealt, unfortunately. But what about fictional candidates? Who would you like to see running? Would it be people like Niles Crane, Eddie Munster, Lara Croft, Forrest Gump?
Well, I think it would be tight if, I know he's also in hell, if David Foster Wallace would come back and run with Hitchens.
Now, I don't know a lot about David Foster Wallace except that
All you gotta know is that he pushed Mary Carr out of a car once. Is that fucking tight or is that fucking tight?
Here's what I know about.
Good thing her name wasn't
Here's what I
Mary
know about
Jane.
David Foster Wallace. I would cradle my 19-year-old undergrad girlfriend, and I read Infinite Jest to her front to back in one evening. That's all I know about David Foster Wallace.
And did she come but good?
Oh yeah, and did that happen one time? No, it happened multiple times with multiple 19-year-old undergrad GFs.
Strumming my pain with his finger. One times. Singing my song with.
Can we get a mic on Latino female? Latino female, what is your ideal fantasy candidate, please? Latino female, hello. What is your ideal fantasy candidate?
I think an intern could be president.
Oh, yeah, okay. Pass the mic, please, to white male. White male? Fantasy candidate, go.
Well, you've raised some interesting points. I like, the characters from Monsters Incorporated. Boo, Sully.
I hate them.
Roz.
If you look on DeviantArt, you'll see that they're mostly interested in fucking each other.
This country can't afford to have those people be our
Mike
president.
goes to Asian immigrant now. Just behind you, to your right. There you go.
Asian immigrant.
What's your ideal fantasy candidate?
What's the word on Asian immigrants' opinions on who the president should be?
All right, it's a little untraditional maybe, but the two brothers from Wings, the TV show. They ran the
Okay.
hell out of
Okay.
Sandpiper Air, and I think it's the kind of energy we need in America right now.
Sure.
Roy could be in there. Antonio.
You guys
the whole
remember the
cabinet.
90s?
No.
Do you guys remember the 90s?
It's funny you can just say stuff from it, and that's the joke.
Yeah, it's a reference.
Oh yeah, I
You
love
get it?
I love the
You can just say
'90s,
it.
starring Michael Ian Black, famously friends with
He should be president, dude.
friends
He's
with
got
Meghan
he's
McCain.
woke, okay, he talks to women sometimes. All right,
We
he
talk
thinks
about,
that war could maybe be okay.
Michael Ian
also.
Black, ladies and gentlemen.
Talk about a black male.
Friends with Meghan McCain, baby.
I don't trust anyone. who
Yes,
talks to
King.
women.
Friends with.
Yeah, sure. Meghan McCain.
Do you guys know I'm actually named after Meghan McCain?
Are you now?
Yeah, I'm 8. I'm 8 years old.
Which part of your
Right.
name?
The Meghan part.
Absolutely.
Can we get the asexual on the horn?
What's up?
We don't trust him.
What's up?
What's your ideal candidate?
I want to see a unity ticket between Ratchet and Clank from the PS2 game.
Another reference.
It's a PS4 game.
Get him
now.
outta
We
here.
remade it.
Get him
He's
out of
my.
here.
We can't
Back
get
to
him out
us.
of here. He's my
Hey,
ride
can you get
home.
the asexual on the horn? Unlikely.
Oh, what is this?
Horny.
Is this
Okay, mute comedian
Get it?
Steve. He's.
I'd like to
Let's
see
get some
that.
footage on the
He's
red
high out
carpet.
of his mind from his great performance.
I used to
he's
host
riding
Mike, and he's
away.
doing pretty
Red
good,
He's
man.
losing his fucking mind because he's
We're
doing
missing the
too
red
good.
carpet. They got the red carpet rolled out. Let's see the celebs.
I can
There
see
they
him
are.
crushing it. Like, you know that Hooters mic
Can we get a-
in Hollywood?
Can we get a
You ever
call?
hear that mic
Can
at
we get
Hooters
a
in
caller
Hollywood?
in here?
Who's
Why are you
Hooters
avoiding
mic?
the question?
Can we get
Have you
Hooters
ever been to
mic
the
on the
Hooters
phone?
mic in Hollywood?
Yes, I've been there, Megan.
I think he would crush there. That's all.
Very good.
Very good.
Very
Thank
good.
you. I agree. Michael Ian Black, ladies and gentlemen.
How do you call her approaches? Michael Ian crap. Hello.
Hey, I've got some intel on Klobuchar. I'm a natural bodybuilder in her home state of Minnesota.
All right.
Maggie!
All right.
So when she claims to be
Where is
in New
she?
Hampshire, but she also
Fucking with her phone again, playing Happy Birds.
Maggie, we're spinning up.
It's time.
the line.
It's down to the wire. It's down to the wire.
So, all right. Yeah. So he's in two places. To me,
Show the camera.
he's untrusted. But can we trust any of them?
Get rid of the caller. Throw up the graphic.
Fuck, I dropped Klobuchar. Bring up the analysis. Let's analyze this monstrosity of a candidate. Where is she?
Let's bring up the graphic.
Yes. TruthBot, analyze this candidate.
Check out
Analyze this candidate.
TruthPoint.
We're blind out
Execution.
here. We're dying. We're running blind, folks. Yes. We'll never know who this wonderful candidate took this.
Yeah, can we have the
together is.
graphic, TruthBot?
The election is fucked. No.
You don't have the
This is
graphic.
voter suppression. We're suppressing this woman's voters. Hello.
What is this?
Oh, there he is.
Dr. Branson.
Sir, can you,
What's up?
Ugh. Gentlemen, you missed out on so much. You've been in your studio playing patty cake and stuff. A lot of real important stuff has been happening on this debate.
The debate's over. What happened? What happened?
You missed all. They didn't mention any of the crimes. They didn't say any of the candidates
Who the
committing
fuck won?
crime.
Let him talk.
None.
What crimes?
None. They didn't talk about, Bernie and his backyard wrestling, right? They didn't talk about him always saying he was getting white boy wasted. They didn't talk about him.
Is it a
social
crime
media.
to get white boy wasted?
He called out Yellow Wolf. He said, "I'm the craziest white boy of all time." Do we really want another toxic male influence in the White House?
Are you saying Are you saying the race is really between Bernie Sanders and Machine Gun Kelly?
Well, we could get there. I mean, at this point, anything can happen in the next couple months.
Anything.
Speaking of Machine Gun Kelly, right? They didn't go at Klobuchar at all. they said they want, we want a president that's going to return America to normalcy. And she just cheated on her husband, Yellow Wolf, to start dating Machine Gun Kelly. That wasn't mentioned at once, right?
Yeah, no, it was not.
The punches were pulled. It was a weak debate. I don't know if I can endorse anybody.
Jeffree
Warren-
Star just came out with a new makeup line with Liz Warren.
Yeah, I mean, you look at that too. Warren's been live streaming herself 24/7 trying to get youth voters. She was hanging out with Jeffree Star and Zion Williamson at some LA nightclub called Dirch, and she was on TikTok, saying she was going to give them the kind of HPV
Oh, and she just
only old people
started
have.
going on Byte, it's basically the new Vine.
Yeah, she's gone on Byte, the new Vine, which
It's
I thought
Vine,
TikTok
too.
was the new Vine. It's too much stuff
Well,
going
it's
on.
invite only at this time, I think. And unfortunately for Warren, we're deciding based on votes. We're not deciding based on bits and donations.
That is true. That is very true, because she'd be coming in strong. But, the whole stuff about, the rumors floating around the dark web about Buttigieg, none of those were addressed. There's a username right now, Pleasure Cartman 1458207, says he's got the trigger phrase and that Mayor Pete is a sleeper cell and he's going to sell it to the highest bidder to activate him. And then Buttigieg is going to kill Herman Cain because he's Maltese, and they thought the whole, United States direction was going to go completely different and he'd be president now. That didn't get addressed. Biden eating all those girls' hair at the state fair, claiming they came in with no hair. That didn't get addressed. Steyer's been going around the country just confessing to crimes he didn't commit to try to draw up some attention to himself. None of these things got addressed. So I really have to come out and say I'm personally endorsing none of them. I can't do it.
Well, I mean, that's
There's so many
that's your
diverse voices
expert
here.
opinion, and we have to respect it.
I don't respect it. I think it's full of
We
shit.
have to. In the contract we signed with Dr. Branson, it said we have to respect his opinion.
I demanded they be
Well, I signed a
respected.
different contract that said I don't have to respect his
Well,
opinion.
it doesn't matter what you did because I hold power of attorney for the show.
I
so-
signed a contract that said power of attorney belongs to whoever says power of attorney is theirs, and I say it belongs to me now.
Shut
so
up.
It's mine.
Shut up.
Listen, if I could have a moment to speak to the undecided voters out there,
Please.
those people that still don't know exactly what they want
They're
or the
assholes.
direction that they want to go to. Bloomberg is a great candidate. He really comes back and supports his people that support him. He tends to help them out and gives them stuff. He's 5'10". He's a normal man's height.
Who's that?
He will endorse you back, if you know what I mean, if you endorse him. Go out on
Bloomberg.
social media and start talking about Bloomberg. He couldn't
Well,
make
here's
the
the thing.
debate because
I mean, I'd say the
unfair
only thing
rules pushed by the
that troubles
Democrat
me
Party.
here, Dr. Branson, is Bloomberg was not at the debate.
No.
But he will be at the next one if we get our support. He's got he's running a lot of ads, and he's the guy to beat Trump. And they told me
What's one of his positions? Name one.
Well, he doesn't like the guns. He says they're too loud. He'll make them quieter or get rid of them. One of them, I forgot. But he said he'll do stuff like that. He's going to do stop and frisk all across the country.
Now-
get rid of that stuff. Get rid of that stuff.
I'm a
out of
guy
there.
from a small town. Mayor Bloomberg is from New York City, one of the biggest towns this side of the world. And so I'm thinking, how is a guy from New York City, is he going to just get rid of all the small towns? Because if he does, I'll vote for him.
Let me tell you this, all right? New York City's a very big town. He was born there, but he gets what it's like to be in a small town. That's why when he was born in New York City, which was a small town back then, he helped make it bigger with his birth. And you're going to see a lot of this coming into these small towns. They're going to start getting as big as New York City. They're going to start getting this kind of traction that really only Bloomberg's resources can really pump in. And if you're a person
Dr.
and you're
Branson,
not
can you
doing
hear me?
very well, maybe in your personal life,
What do you want?
but a lot of people
Hello?
listen to what you say.
Megan?
You could definitely go
Dr. Branson,
to
I feel
Bloomberg
like,
and he's gonna help
hey,
you out.
buddy, I feel you're kind of wasting your time here. I've gotten all the undecided voters to decide to just write in Clinton again. Yes, Queen.
All right. Well, they will get better pay. No, I can't say that one. Shit. What did they tell me? Oh, they give me $2,000 if I say this. He's working on a rap song to kind
Wait,
of.
what? Did you say you're being bribed by Bloomberg?
We want a Bloomberger with extra cheese.
fine.
He's the one that's going to clog up
It's
Trump's
called business.
arteries. So that's the beginning of the song.
Why the fuck are you getting? Why are you getting paid by Bloomberg? We're paying you.
He's not even at the debate, so it's not tampering. It's called double dipping.
All right, let's get rid of Dr. Branson. He's been fucking tainted.
Bloomberg is 6'4".
It's fine.
Get him the fuck out of here.
You know, you can take bribes, but you know, on our show.
Go back to the voter pool.
You
They
have
got
to
something to
say
say. What, Megan?
Oh, I mean,
Oh
don't
God.
show that. Basically, I mean, everything's like pretty chill here. We're all kind of ready to go. Yeah, I noticed that the debate was over. So frankly,
You
I
have
don't
to
know why
stay
we're
until
still
our
sitting here.
debate is over. We're not done.
It is not over until we choose a winner.
I'm
of the
not really
election of
noticing.
2020.
I told you I've already gotten all these people to be all in for Hillary, Hill Dog, just chilling in Cedar
They
Rapids.
don't matter. Their votes do not matter. None of these people matter.
Okay, but I also don't see you two debating each other really necessarily. You're just kind of wasting everybody's fucking time.
We're getting to it. This is the fucking debate pre-show.
We're gonna decide the winner.
Well, when does the debate? This has been going on for 2 hours and 45 minutes. When does the debate start happening?
We've been doing real-time
Necessarily.
analysis of each candidate.
Maggie, come here.
You haven't even been paying attention. You've all
How's
been
she gonna
using
fix
your
this?
phones.
Come here.
Looking at Snapchat.
What are you fucking-
Looking at
why
new
you-
people.
He's gonna clog
Truthbot, do we have the Tulsi Gabbard graphic yet?
Yes. Download
Please
it.
air it.
Download it. Tulsi Gabbard is a dark mech pilot.
She's hot.
She's yeah. She's a high school student who's 35 years old and ready to tear up the presidency of the goddamn United States of America. She is a gunslinger class. She's got more power. She's got fire bullets. She's got water bullets. She's got bullets that do poison to guys. She's got all the powers that you can really imagine anyone
Wait,
with a gun.
I
could
have a question. Was
Yes.
she honorably or dishonorably discharged from the military? Because that kind of has something to do with how I feel about it.
Knowers of military lore will remember that Tulsi Gabbard and Mayor Pete were on opposite sides of the same secret war.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's my answer to that question.
Okay.
Maggie,
That's
could
fine.
you reach in and please remove the final card?
But don't look at it.
This is the final card, and it's a good thing this is the final card. This is a great coincidence because the final card this evening is the winner of tonight's debate. Go ahead and show the camera.
We got one more.
Show the camera.
Don't forget.
Oh!
Don't forget.
Wait, so
There's more?
Bloomberg, this motherfucker.
It was an elimination raffle, folks.
This is the guy that our friend Branson.
wait, is this what
was,
the real election's
wanted
going to
kiss
be
the
like?
ass of.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's just going to be like a surprise, basically? Wait, who's pulling the names?
Maggie
Maggie just
was
did it.
pulling them.
No, but I mean like when it's really election time.
God pulls it.
God's going to lessen himself to be a fucking intern? I doubt that.
Jesus was an
Drill,
intern.
do your bullshit that whatever you were gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
I don't know. Weren't you gonna talk about Bloomberg?
I said Bloomberg. Bloomberg's already.
But
I
it
have nothing to
doesn't.
say
Wait
to
a
this
second.
guy.
It
He's a
doesn't
clown.
matter who any of these people
This is
are or
Branson's
whatever they
guy.
do
You
when
should
it's just
ask
going to be
Branson while he
randomly
was
chosen by
talking about
God.
fucking Bloomberg, because I don't even know who the fuck that is.
All right, fine. Hold
That's a
on.
magazine.
Hold
It's not
on.
even a person.
If God's just going to pick the candidate, why are we even here right now?
Fine.
There's no more things in there.
Yeah, that's me. So there's no more show. There shouldn't have been any show in the first place.
I got
It's an
one
enormous
more.
Fucking waste of time.
I got one more. And this is one that me and Drill are going to be able to agree on. Maggie, come back.
I'm getting word that a dark horse candidate has entered the arena.
Maggie, take that piece of paper out of the golden scepter of
Why are you making her
fate.
do all your dirty work, by the way? Why is it wet?
Cut
Wearing
Megan's
a
mic.
cancelable shirt.
Show
If
that.
her-
Show it
if
to
her
the. Show it
college
to the.
sees her
Show it to the
wearing that
camera.
shirt,
Latino
they're gonna
female,
kick
please.
her
Show it to the camera before the show ends.
There it is. Yes, chef.
Yes.
From
chef.
Southport?
Yes, sir.
Put up the graphic.
Put it up. The chef is in town.
Oh, hell
The
yeah.
chef is back in town, baby. Now this man, he's a small business owner that you may have heard of. He is the head chef. He's the master.
He's the owner of Hell's Kitchen.
Hell but good, yeah.
He's gonna bring Hell's Kitchen to the Hell's White House, and he's gonna make it normal again. He's gonna bring the Kitchen Nightmare staff. He's gonna take all the rotten chicken
it's gonna be a
out of the
kitchen.
White House kitchen.
It's gonna be a kitchen
All
wet
the
dream.
leaky brown shit all the shrimp that looks like turds. He's gonna throw it all in the garbage. And
I
he's
tell
gonna
you what, dude, this current administration is like a fucking dog's dinner, as Chef Gordon Ramsay would say. All right.
A dog's dinner can be a human
Looks
dinner
like it-
if it's good. So don't even.
No, he
say it.
always. Do you not even know the man's oeuvre? He always says something that tastes shit. He's like a dog's dinner.
No.
You fucking donkey.
Yeah.
You fucking.
Hey, mate.
Oi.
Oi, this tastes like a fucking dog's dinner, mate.
Oi,
you never heard him say that?
Oi. Oi, this macaroni and cheese tastes like a dog's cock, I say.
can't believe it.
There he is.
Disgusting.
The king. The president of 2020. Mr. Gordon Ramsay, the master.
Please listen to me. Personally, I was campaigning for Sandler to win for Uncut Gems. He was my main nomination.
Get the caller off the line.
I'm getting word that every candidate besides Chef Gordon Ramsay, their electability rating has plummeted to 0 in an unprecedented event. This is amazing.
Yeah.
They're fucked. Everyone is fucked.
Fuck you. Yes.
You're
Hey.
fucked, caller. Caller.
Get him off the line.
Hey.
Get him off the line.
No.
Hang on.
No. Stop jerking off the God Squad with all these fucking candidates.
Get him off the line. Go back to the undecided voter pool.
Did you say something about jerking off the God Squad?
You,
Listen,
white male, take off your shirt. Take it off. Take it off. What are you wearing under there?
People here.
Reveal your true self, white male.
No, nobody.
Show your true power, sir. That's
Kinda
right.
like a Weird Al thing.
Yes,
going on.
he is not a white male. He is actually a Hawaiian man.
He's a hip.
That's right. Underneath his flush, get rid of the collar. Underneath his humble exterior, he is a valiant warrior. He is blue-eyed. He is blonde-haired. He is beautiful. He's really strong. He's smart. He kind of looks a little like David Spade and Just Shoot Me.
Hello?
If you ever saw that show,
Hello?
huge sitcom during the 90s.
Joe Dirt 3 on Crackle.
What?
Hello, caller. What's up with you?
Don't talk to the caller.
Hello?
Who are you thinking of voting for today?
It's a girl. Don't talk to her.
I think. What do you mean it's a girl? You're wrong.
No, you're talking to the other person.
Who am I talking to?
It's hello. I'm the voter. Hey, who are you voting for today?
What happened?
Who are you voting for today?
Don't let him interview the caller.
I'm voting.
That's
I'm
our
voting,
job.
I'm voting for Gordon Ramsay, honestly, and his huge dog.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful night today in the election of
Gordon
2018.
Ramsay is more electable than God.
It is.
He is. I mean, Gordon Ramsay is God. Like what? Like I mean,
There ain't no God. There's only God.
This voting's awful.
Yeah, dude.
We've done it. folks.
We've done it.
We've
Wait,
figured
the
out
show's
the
over
president.
now?
Everybody, come here. Come into the studio. Everybody, get into the studio. We've only got seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen.
This wing is Democrat.
Everybody, come on in. Come on in. Everybody.
You want me to go under the
This
table
is
and everything?
Republican. This is
Just you can be right there in front of the camera, folks. It's a beautiful. Here,
With Democrats and
Get-
Republicans
here you
finally
go,
coming
mate.
together.
Folks, we
underneath
did it.
This one angel man.
We did it. Thank you. We did it. The debate is over.
Shut the fuck up, Bryce.
Wait, I thought you guys were getting divorced. Are you
No,
right?
this was another wife. Shut the fuck up.
Um,
you won.
we wanna thank-
I chose the president. I'm more powerful than the president. The president is going to hire me as his personal
We want to
attorney,
thank President.
and we're going to go on TV.
We want
and
to
we're
thank
gonna maul your ass.
We want
The current one or the
Turn
new
you a
one?
new asshole on
We want to
TV.
thank the president of Adult Swim. Thank you so
Hello?
much.
Hey guys,
Do you even know
Am
who
I
the
on?
president is
You
now?
need to put all your shit in
am I
a
on?
box.
Hey,
Name
hey
them.
guys,
Convert it to
I think you
White
should try
House
getting John
President
McAfee
of
on the
Adult
show.
Swim, thank you for spending $200,000 on this election special, sir. We salute you and we salute your service.
You said you guys weren't profitable yet. Where's the 200,000 going?
We like
No one's gonna fucking answer.
We support all the veterans of the war. We support Chef Rob. We support Mayor Pete. We support Tulsi Gabbard.
10 million votes. 10 million votes, one night.
Megan, you got anything to plug?
Not of course I don't. Are you fucking kidding me? What?
Caller.
Yeah. You're on the line with 9 people. What would you like to say,
Caller,
sir?
bow down. Bow down.
Say, I fucking love you people. You people are the best. Shout out to my man Jansen. Shout out to my man Aiden. C.
No shout outs. Get rid of them.
No.
Sorry about that, man.
Hey, Chef Rob. Pick yourself up.
It's illegal to do shout-outs on here. You need to pay $1,000.
I do not
for a
feel
shout-out.
human emotions.
It's very upsetting that people are taking advantage of this calling system.
Chef Rob. Chef Rob. Watch yourself. Get in here.
Help him. Somebody.